stick and start to push back. If you see waist on that girl when she drop, stick and start to push back. If you see waist on that girl when she drop, stick and start to push back. A murder was the case. This girl have a weapon. She know exactly how to control the waist. She send me to heaven. I come here to set my mind free, and I'm not leaving till it's done. I might leave here with a smallie, cause tonight I come to have fun. It's a million girl, and they want to jam, and I with the team, with the drinks in hand, cause we going up, and them girl can't stop grab me, but it's just one girl have me mad. Boy, if you see waist on that girl when she drop, stick and start to push back. If you see waist on that girl when she drop, stick and start to push back. If you see waist on that girl when she drop, stick and start to push back.
Girl, you got me. You got me. Baby, you got me. You got me. Girl, you got me. Girl, you got me. Baby, you got me.
Girl, you got me high above the clouds. Girl, you should be proud. Sexy with that thing you got, you stand out in the crowd. You got me high above the clouds. Girl, you should be proud. Sexy with that thing you got, you stand out in the crowd. Because your voice you are mash up the dance. Girl, your voice baby, why not balance? Cause your voice keep it lively. Baby, your voice baby, mash up the dance. Girl, you too vicey, you vicey. Until you doing anything what I say. Good vice you want, you don't know I day. Speeding like Ferrari on the highway. Advice you want, tell me if I make it your vice till you come permanently. Whining like tonight, she walk on my way. Promise to keep it between you and me. Girl, you got me high above the clouds. Girl, you should be proud. Sexy with that thing you got, you stand out in the crowd. You got me high above the clouds. Girl, you should be proud. Sexy with that thing you got, you stand out in the crowd. Them restless people, they always talking about me. Watching what I'm driving, and watching who moving with me. Watching what I'm wearing, like it's them who buy it for me. They can't be my friend or family. Say what you say, do what you want. I talking plain, I take in front. They want to fight me and criticize me, cause they don't like me. But please don't stop. I love when you're calling up my name, cause all you're giving me is fame. You can't drain my energy, you can't wreck my family. So whatever you say about me, I'm telling you, please don't stop. Like the elders used to say, what no killers make you stronger. I happier than me haters. They pushing me to reach further and motivating me harder. I coming out like a soldier with an angel on my shoulder. We going all the way up, and I ain't everything. Tell them we was born to win. Champion vibes with us bring. Hands up, leave me, let me do my thing. Them can't stop me from sing. Hands up, tell them we was born to win. Champion vibes with us bring. Hands up, we going all the way up. Say what you say, do what you want. I talking plain, I take in front. They want to fight me and criticize me, cause they don't like me. But please don't stop. I love when you're calling up my name, cause all you're giving me is fame. You can't drain my energy, you can't wreck my family. So whatever you say about me, I'm telling you, please don't stop. Like the elders used to say, what no killers make you stronger. I happier than the haters. They pushing me to reach further and motivating me harder. I coming out like a soldier with an angel on my shoulder. We going all the way up, up, up. Bring a cup of nice and some alcohol is right in the drink. Every day we fetting, so do not bother we when we like it. Plenty gal on the road in the bikinis and them masquerade. It's freedom, freedom, yeah. Yeah, this way when you see we stand up in the party. Make some room and give me some space. Give me some space. In the world, but we speed and try to want to know our freedom not stays. Close your eyes and feel our freedom. Just feel, close your eyes.
Somebody tell me, whoa, how me need up an answer. I can't take the pressure. Somebody save me, whoa.
Yo, DJ Richardé, come to them.
I just feel I could do what I want, where I want, and just how I want it. All on top, the speaker jumping. I see by this thing when I'm pumping, yeah. Boss man say I ain't working. Wifey tell me I'm horny. I say any problem, say what, check me in the morning. Cause right now I want to enjoy my life, yeah. Don't come here to destroy my vibe, no. Right now I want to enjoy my life, yeah. Don't come here to destroy my vibe, no.
Let me know. 360 degrees in here. The perfect fetish, yeah. 360 degrees we gon' clear. Let we start celebrations, yeah. Blazing hotter than ever, sipping on fire water. We can let them partake in food. The whole vendors burst fire, jamming down to the wire. We live by the party as code. Let me wine and raise the temperature. Let we flex and raise the temperature. Raise the temperature. We go party like we on fire. Raise the temperature. Let we jam and raise the temperature. Raise the temperature. We go party like we on fire. Place we blazing. Place we blazing. Place we blazing. Party like we on fire. Rage we raging. Rage we raging. Rage we raging. Head going, I know me head gone. It's fed from dusk till dawn. Sun beating on me, watch me getting on. I come here to perform. Blazing hotter than ever, sipping on fire water. We got them bumpers making smoke. The whole vendors burst fire, jamming down to the wire. We live by the party as code. Let me wine and raise the temperature. Let we flex and raise the temperature. Raise the temperature. We go party like we on fire. Raise the temperature. Let me jump and raise the temperature. Raise the temperature. We go party like we on fire. This kind of energy, let it rain. Watch how we run up in the air. Yeah. So we go turn up the place, we go mash up the place. Once that train reaching your vet is niceness, boy. Hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reaching your vet is niceness, yeah, boy. They get it nice, we bring the vibes. You see that just in there? You see that girl in there? We don't need your fancy stage, brother. Once that train reaching your vet is niceness, boy. Hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reaching your vet is niceness, yeah, boy. They can't deny, we bring the vibes. One big tune, Shelly play song. One DJ and one wicked song. One big tune, Shelly play song. One DJ and one wicked song. One big tune, Shelly play song. One DJ and one wicked song. The more the merry. If it's too much, then we go share it. Too much, yeah, then we go share it. Never drink, then we go share it. In the bar, then we go share it. Want a wine, then we go share it. In the bar, then we go share it. Then woman, then we go share it. The more the merry. If it's too much, then we go share it. Then we go share it.
Turn on bless.
And we go share it.
I know easy.
Then we go share it.
Up to God
watching you. But I don't mind if you do have somebody, cause I could back it up on you. The way how you're styling, I see your profiling, them gal and them watching. Oh, I hope you could take it, careful you don't break it when we start to shake it. Good, I'm telling you, anytime you start to whine, somebody go jam on you. You could take a ride when you slip your slide. I'm warning you, somebody go jam on you. Coasting like a bad man, you feel you're a hard man. Hope you're not a soft man. No, I gon' make you sweat if you think you're wet. I'm telling you, somebody go jam on you. Pass the door, you pose up in a corner. You don't know where you come here for. Keeping score, cause as you make a mistake, I'm dragging you out on this floor. The way how you're styling, I see your profiling, them gal and them watching. Oh, I hope you could take it, careful you don't break it when we start to shake it. Good, I'm telling you, anytime you start to whine, somebody go jam on you. You could take a ride when you slip your slide. I'm warning you, somebody go jam on you. Good follow, aye aye, make me say aye aye. Keep talking to me all night, boy, come and give me a wine and make me follow, aye aye. Make me say aye aye, just keep on wasting my time, boy, come and give me a wine. How long you go keep talking and giving me them warnings? So you have this something to make a man ball, calling yourself a champion. Well then give me some action, show me just what you're made from. So you stick at all. The boy keep on say you want to challenge it. Just one chance you go damage it. Use the best man to manage it, but like you're afraid to knock on the door. No start and you want to quit. Stop moving like you're afraid of it. If you know you can't handle it, move from it. Listen me boy. If you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Put the bump on your zipper, darling. Boy, make me quiver. If you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Make me run more than a river.
Well, next time I'm up, baby, there'll be no more you and me. Fed up of you using me, believing in your eyes too long, making a fool of me with all your hypocrisy. For too long now I have been believing in your eyes too long. In your eyes, putting all the blame on me, but now it's so plain to see you got me believing in your eyes too long. In your eyes, every time I try to leave, girl, you keep on begging me. You got me believing in your eyes too long. You know, and you know we was jamming, and you know we was planning, but you just steal my joy, taking a big man for toy. Everybody you're watching, single, married or holding, this love I enjoy. My heart you want to destroy. You tell me why I should not leave. Your love was all I wanted, but you kept playing. I really hate feeling this way, cause your trust is all I want. Well, next time I'm off, baby, there'll be no more you and me. Fed up of you using me, believing in your eyes too long, making a fool of me with all your hypocrisy. For too long now I have been believing in your eyes too long. In your eyes, putting all the blame on me, but now it's so plain to see you got me believing in your eyes too long. In your eyes, every time I try to leave, girl, you keep on begging me. You got me believing in your eyes too long. You know, and you go on me liming every minute you're calling, taking control of me. Can't move independently. Well, this could be shocking, cause I'm feeling like leaving. Too much a commotion, time to make some decisions. You tell me why I should not leave. Your love was all I wanted, but you kept playing. I really hate feeling this way, cause your trust is all I want. Well, next time I'm off, baby, there'll be no more you.
Check. Good evening and welcome once again to another episode of TTNL. This is True Talk, No Lie to the Next Level on O.U.R radio.fm. tuned in to the sweet sounds of soca music provided by the man behind us on the ones and twos, Swiss T in the mix. They call me Navy.
And I'm Keegs.
And we here till 9 p.m. playing 100% TNT music as we usually do each and every Thursday right here on O.U.R radio.fm. True talk, no lies, no other place to be on a Thursday. 6:25 on the clock, kicking things off a little bit differently this time, but we're getting straight into the weekend review. And fellas, how was the week?
My week, it feel like a long time since you was here, boy.
The is 2 short weeks sandwiched in between
What happened in the weekend?
a long
Yeah, boy.
weekend.
I had a wedding in Coryal, and I feel like the drive alone to and from Coryal feel like a week.
A week in itself.
Brother, man, Coryal is far from everything. It have people in Coryal who live in far from people in Coryal right now. At the house, the man was like, well, the neighbor coming just now. But you can't see the neighbor house.
I didn't
That's why
know.
it have no neighbor that you could see.
No vantage of the neighbor house.
No. Like
I don't even know where to begin to head Coryal.
boy, Coryal is like Tamana side.
Okay.
If you know where Tamana
That
side
is, yeah, that deep inside. How long is the drive?
Boy, it didn't take me that long to reach. And when I say not that long, it take me about hour and 45 minutes.
A small drive.
But that was in the day, passing through the back, Freeport,
Right.
through Tudge Road, and all of that.
Yeah.
In roads that it had no way you could pass in the night. It have no street light, for one. And the roads, you could take your time and you go through. So even though I reach up in a little hour and 45
A small
to
drive.
go through. To come back out, take me about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Cool. The way out's supposed to normally be shorter.
At about 1:45 in the morning.
Oh.
2 hours and 15 minutes because I had to come out Grandy.
That's definitely a whole weekend there.
Yeah, to come out Grandy side and then come back down the road. But the wedding vibes was nice. It was just wow. It had a point in time I was driving and I thought for sure, there's it. They catch me. They finally get me, boy. They get me. Because it could never be out of host a wedding in the back here. They finally get me. This how I going down. They tell me it had a wedding and this they going with me. They my 3 points here, gone. Because I driving, it barely had road. No houses. It's just bush. It had no cars. Cars are passing me. I alone in the back here. And then like after 15 minutes, see one house. I say, well, hey, all right. And then I go and get 10 minutes, nothing. I telling you, nobody coming out, nobody going in, nothing.
It was really in the bush.
In the bush. I see people on Twitter and thing talking about the moon, or they go and look at the moon. I couldn't see the moon. There's only forest. There's trees overhead. Had no moon. Yeah.
I sure that somebody of the over 100 years. Sure.
Yeah, well, somebody's.
Yeah, they just living off the land. I don't know. What is do down in them deep parts of country?
I don't know. They really drink rum though.
We gotta go on a field trip one of these days.
Real
Good vibes. So how was the weekend for you?
Well, it was up and down, I should say, yes. Up and down. It was vibes for some. Then I had to rest up for some. But I get old.
Yeah.
Can't make all that up and down.
Yeah. Touchdown in the We Love last night. Big up the We Love team. Hugh and the whole squad. Rose Gold Bentley. We had Michael Teja, Kutain, Bosedi performing. Nice lineup. Good vibes inside. Yeah, man. Big up the whole team. Was nice to see people come out and just support the local vibes. So big up to the We Love team every time.
That's the in vibes right now. The local vibes is the in vibes right now.
If all you don't know what we doing, share the link with a friend right now. Let them know O.U.R Radio is the place to be. Like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. We up to 7,400 subscribers on the page now.
7,400 by.
We just going up. We going up.
That's what we like to see.
We hitting the 75 by the time next week.
Yeah, I think my personal YouTube subscribers have not moved between last week and this week.
All right.
However, but congratulations to O.U.R.
We're gonna do some more of that. We're gonna do some more of that. Big up to Soca, Casey, DJ Trav, Kofi on the inside. Running the flames, hundreds. somebody saying everyone was at the wedding or from the whole community.
The whole community? No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That is quite. That is possible.
Yeah.
That is possible. I tell you, the wedding
The
end up in
neighbor
the
must be
road.
just in the bathroom with her. See, that's
The-
why to take a leak.
The wedding end up in the road. It was not a problem.
How many people?
Because nothing passing. It probably had a good bit of people, but it could have been like 70 people. But everybody just in the road and they're cool because
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
They're not obstructing nobody except themselves.
though you could sleep in the road up there easily. Nothing about bothering you.
That is good vibes. That is good vibes. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we usually do, we busting tunes in the second hour. We have Brian J. Bruce passing through alongside Richard coming to bust some 420 vibes. Yesterday was the 420. Today is 421. But we celebrating the same way. So we have Richard passing through to bust tune, Brian J. Bruce in the second hour. The Word of the Night challenge coming up in the final hour.
All right. Nice.
And now is the time to pay attention to the week in review. We're looking out for those suggestions for the Word of the Night. And we'll write those pieces in the final hour.
So please remember, it's up to Olia to give us the word. I feel like the last few times,
Yeah,
we kind of had to.
we was pushing them.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the news. Handing over to Keegs for the
Right.
week in review.
So the week in review, and usually we try to stay away from the heaviness. But this is worth mentioning. Another body was found in the heights of Aripo there. Yet again, this is not the first or the second or the third. Something is the matter now, boy. So we have questions, and we've had questions for quite some time, but we need some answers at this point, right? Is it that we have some kind of organized abduction ring going on? If so, is there nothing that can be done about it? Police officers, I mean, this body wasn't found too far away from where Andrea Barrett's body was found. And Andrea Barrett's body wasn't found much further than where other bodies were found. So, what going to take for us to put something in place to surveil the area at least? If it is we decide, well, we don't know who doing what and we can't stop it. What we could do to at least put some surveillance in place, so at least when something happening, like somebody coming to dump our body, as much as that's too late, we might be able to save the next person because we catch these men trying to get rid of our body here. What we could do about that? Or is it that the police are in on the job? I don't know. Right? If the police is in on the job, are there any officers who are aware I might still be trying to do the right thing and could give you a little something? Give you a little justice now? Right?
Please.
Let me fold it up now, please, because this what? It could be a 4 months again before we back here talking about another body has been found. Right? So we had to do better. Right, Trinidad and Tobago? I don't know that there's the platform for me to get through to the men who will be committing the crimes. I'm not sure that I could sway these men right now and say, yo, stop it and they will listen to me. But I feel like something had to be able to put in place. Right? And if it is that this area, this site, it's just a convenient dumping ground and it's just random people and it's not connected at all. Right? It's just random men doing random things and all of them find like this spot is just a nice spot to come and dump bodies. Like put something in place to curb that now. If it is we not trying to catch them, let we make sure that that area not accessible for people to do this. Because when we looking for people, we just go in and look there and we finding them. So they put something in place. So that they do better. We have to do better. Right? We can't just go on in perpetuity just like this all the time and we finding these young ladies' bodies in our repo. Alright? Nice. So as we do better, we getting rid of the heaviness there and we going up. This week, we had the first day where we had 0 COVID deaths. That was 3 days ago. 0 COVID deaths. Right? The hospitalization was at, I think, 142. Which wasn't bad. Right? It looking like the burden on the healthcare system going down. Right? No deaths. So, we getting a little glimmer of hope. Right? However, let me do get wild.
Correct.
Because that is how we see other countries start to get wild, and then before you know it,
Back to
lockdown and gate.
I see the spikes and the spike all over the place.
Yeah, so let we
You
do
could go through that again.
let we do that. Let we do that. Alright. I'm feeling like if our prevalent variant, the Omicron right now, hitting me nice. He being nice about it. He hitting me, but he hitting me for 6. He making little singles, yeah. Right? He might run 2 in 1 or 2 places, but it's not boundaries. He not hitting me for boundaries. Right? That is still not an excuse for you to get wicked and wild with the thing, because 2 days later, which was yesterday, we still had 3 deaths. And the hospitalizations went up to 145. So who knows? Looking back, that could be the beginning of our next spike. Right? But it's up to us to really be mindful and put things in place. Right? Let we be easy. Because I'm watching people outside. In the parties, we definitely have on no mask.
Definitely.
We have on no mask in the party then.
Mask is not a
Right?
thing out there.
But men, what I'm saying is, when you go in the party, you and your virgin or you and your friend them could find your little corner.
Yeah.
And only take off all your mask in all your little corner.
Keeks where?
No, it had the corners on it. But men not looking for the
Keeks
corners.
that have no pod in them thing.
It had no pod, but it had corners. Men are looking for corners. Men looking to go in. Men only want
Run
go
up front
in.
and center.
Yeah. Everybody know how to go in.
But let me ask that question. As you on the same topic, right? Because you know real people party and real people miss it. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
After you done party and mingle and who laugh and who cough up and who and whatever.
Yeah.
When you reach home,
Yeah.
what is the process?
Well, what is your process? Is the question, because everybody process could be different.
Well,
Remember back in the days, we were wiping off groceries and leaving shoes by
That
the
out of the door.
Out of the door.
That out of the door.
Yeah. It's
Right.
not that serious now, but I don't know if people
But-
still have a reaching home routine.
Right now is make sure everybody take the reduction and hope for the best, yes?
And hold up fresh.
Because, like, yeah. Right now I have a concoction home down what I give me later. A million thing garlic saffron lime thing. Yeah, he's sipping that every day right now.
Like saying for the buck.
That killing everything. That could kill me and all if I take too much.
Yeah, pull out the
that-
buck recipe there.
Why?
Why?
Wild.
Mothers and them not play.
Yeah, but honestly, it had no feel safe way. You're putting yourself out there, going on party, you're at risk.
Yeah.
You're at risk. You're
Facts.
coming back home to your family at risk. Right? So, you really have to monitor it. I don't know that everybody could come home and isolate for any period of time.
Nah.
Right? If you're a little trend, you can't tell a little 3-year-old, 4-year-old, well, hey, I went to a
give
party
my
last
14.
night, so you gotta relax yourself. There.
Give my 14 days.
See what in the
Yes.
kitchen now. Yeah. You know, you have to see about your trend, so.
What the latest vaccination rate saying though?
I'm not sure.
I know we had
crossed the-
struggled past the 50% mark.
We are up to like 52%,
So slow
Still
since then, yeah.
right?
Struggling.
But I feel like now the drive for vaccination has almost halted.
Yeah.
People not running down that
Not on the
vaccination again. Whoever get
Unless they're
vaccinated.
traveling.
Yeah. Whoever was vaccinated, them is really the people who gonna be vaccinated, and who wasn't, them saying, well, right, good. We held strong, yeah, victory.
People risking it.
But we going ahead, we see where it going. By just saying everybody, let we just be mindful.
Whenever the
because-
time come and we could take a 4th shot already, you know. I ready
Well,
to get boosted again.
I could now go and get my booster.
All right.
From when, yeah,
You know
because I
you-
had to wait.
You just see double.
As a doubles, man. I like doubles from a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you had to be mindful because we don't know where everybody just be. So the same also say, well, one man processes, a man might go the party. And then 2-3 days later, he and the family Thanksgiving. And he breaking the bread and handing out them and thing.
I'm laughing.
And he and get yeah, he handing out thing, yeah. So we had a chance to sanitize as much as possible. I think I see happening too now is people walking into a spot, and yes, we don't have to have one mask, but you walk into a spot and you comfortable with your mask on, you know, in your little zone, but you see everybody kind of have the mask off, and you feel that like a peer pressure.
That is all going on.
And you taking up-
I literally heard somebody last night saying, I think we're the only people here with mask on, you know.
keep on your mask if you're cool with your mask.
Yeah, don't beat up.
Keep on your mask. It's not no shame thing. It's not no.
Do what you
awkward
have to do to
scene.
feel safe.
Pull it down under your chin and make no sense. But I think
Yeah. Don't hit my that chin mask.
I take it off.
Yeah. Right. But don't feel no how to keep on your mask. Right. We the same thing. Schools have reopened there this week. So the same way we talk about party. Children going to school.
Yeah.
And you have no way you marking what's happening with that child 24/7. Right? Them in school for 8 hours day, more or less, or 7 hours. Secondary school children not keeping on no mask. Worse yet for primary school children or toddlers in kindergarten. Right? The most you could probably do with the little ones is maybe ask a question and say, well, how school was today? Anybody was sick? Anybody was coughing? Who sneezed? Let me know who's that. Anybody sneezing today? Who sneezed? How much people sneeze today? 3 people sneeze? Call the school. I hear you sneezing down there. Where's that one? You know that's the most you could do.
Quarantine.
But you can't, your little ones, you can't tell them like you went to school today, you know, so you have to stay away from me. Nah. Yeah, nah, that's how you go do. But again, school open, talk to your children, try and find out, see what they see. As soon as your children get sick too, please all you. I know it will be hard in some cases. You have to keep your children home.
Yeah.
Don't just send the children them back out. You know that what we love to do in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Whether it's work, whether it's school, we sending them back out with the little rag. And whole
that is it. The whole school is affected.
yeah, whole day and they're touching everything. Everything. So, oh gosh, Elia, please.
It's an interesting scenario. I saw some people pondering about the children's use of the hand sanitizers.
Oh God, like cream.
Yeah.
I'm pumping that like
white.
yeah.
a mini bottle a day or something like that.
I tell you, they had a white.
Them just wiping hands whole day, sanitize it. Come on with an empty bottle, they had to refill that every day. And them just must be playing with it.
Oh yeah.
Having fun.
No, if you give me a sanitizer in primary school, I learned and I bathe in it. I bathe in sanitizer. Dog, I go what? Oh yeah, come on, you can't know what sanitizer just lapsing. Nah. Right? But what I did see with the school trend though, which was disappointing. How much days is this? We start back Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fight every day. Every day since school start back. It had multiple fights.
I didn't see any of the videos and I really don't want to. But I've heard conversations about this and
fight in school, fight out of the school, fight by the school gate, fight down the road, fight by the maxi stand. I see a girl up on top of a man car.
Why?
all that end up.
I sure that these things happen in a long time.
I not end up because the weekend done yet. Still ending up.
Well, good thing is a short week.
Tomorrow will be Friday, you know. You know that Friday vibes hold them now when they're swinging.
Before the weekend come,
Nah, we had to do something about the school trend, but in a lot of the videos, we have adults just doing nothing about it now. Eventually, you have one adult making a decision, you know what? No more. Be running in. But for the most part, in like 3 out of the 4 videos I saw, people just like, well, hey, that not my business, that not my child. Hey, and you're seeing.
Yeah, they don't want to get involved because you're putting yourself at risk too.
But a youth man getting some dread kick on the ground, and a lady just, hey, whoa, those kicks look hard, dog. Wow, did nothing about it.
Nah,
but I feel you had to get involved. Yes, it have a little risk. You never know that these youths they could have the thing on them, and bust someone here. Yeah, it's possible. So I understand, but I feel like I had to step in. I will step in if I see some youths really out.
But we have to step in at some point because this is the continued conversation about violence. We were speaking about the domestic abuse happening in children's homes, children being using violence basically as a form of discipline. And we spoke about how, that might take shape in different forms, and we've seen it 3 days into school and it's just fights galore.
What I don't understand is how are these students not afraid of anybody?
I don't think they have anything to fear,
In school, I could remember if it is a fight that fight happening
under real laws,
so much under wraps in a corner in the school somewhere. These children just fighting outside in the road in the open man thing. No man, no. Whoa. We cannot be out there fighting.
And the thing about it, like we've seen in the last few years, is that we have social media now, we have camera phones now. So you're seeing every single one.
Everything.
You ain't missing any. Because it coming via somebody's phone and a WhatsApp forward and viral.
That.
And we talking about it here. Let we do better, nation, please.
What we doing about the
parents,
how we
children.
can tackle the fights? I'm not sure how to tackle the fights.
Where all the anger coming from? Who they learning all these traits from? I know it's a tight situation all around. The economy is stretching people's pockets, and they probably don't have the same amount of time to spend with their children in the house and after school. But somebody had to step in at some point. These children can't continue to raise themselves,
and
because
every situation
look at what's happening.
Every situation going to be different. So it has no one fix for every bully, every student who lashing out is a whole different situation. So we can't say, well, give them some ice cream now and that'll heal everybody problems. No, everybody had different problems. So that is the thing. It's tough. The teachers too. I mean, teachers don't say we asking them for too much, but
it's plenty.
They give you a little more about the teachers, but they have to talk to them students, or they have to listen, or they have to figure out.
Yeah, the guidance counselors don't get the support they need as well, because they have an important part to play. Everybody needs to step in and do their part, because we can't continue going down this road and every Thursday we go have this conversation, right, kids?
Yeah, boy. So parents too,
yeah,
please, let me try and talk to each children. Alright, let me try and talk. Let them get their feelings out a little bit now. Let them express the things. You know, you might.
They don't take it out in physical violence.
We mightn't save all one time, but we might
have some
save
frustrations pent up.
If we save one a month, because you just talk to the children a little bit, a little conversation.
The one child that's affected, might pass that positive impact on to our next child too.
Exactly.
So we have to hope that the conversations do help and just try, because what happening now not working. And we need to stop that and do better. So there's an appeal to the nation at large, the communities involved in the children's lives. Please step up, make yourself present, get to the bottom of what the frustrations coming from, because really and truly, these children supposed to be going to school to learn. It's the future of the nation, and they're going out there to fight.
We need some more church harvest and things.
Harvest.
Let them go and play some brand tub and
boys,
throw
sports
some rings and thing. Yeah.
Music festival.
Lighten up the mood a little
art
bit.
class.
By 2 years they lock up for us.
Yeah. We need a little more. A little field trips and thing there.
Field trips
for these students.
Let these children go and experience some things, positive things.
Go and see SMJ Lille.
Right.
And
yeah. They might be interested in something.
Yeah. All them is outlets.
For sure.
So now, this week again, I feel this was like the biggest thing for the week. The gas price has now changed earlier.
Pressure, you get your last fill and the last price?
I did get my last fill. Not because I was trying to get a last fill.
Your tank was just low.
My tank was just low. Right? And it slipped me the night coming back. Because I was coming back from sweat. To go and fill up in the night.
Right.
I see my gas tank. He come one day when I reach home. I say, alright, let me go back. And I frightened. Because
I heard reports of lines.
I says, today's the last day.
Yeah, man, with the containers.
When I go by the gas station, I realize, hey, no lineup yet.
You be the
was
line.
about 12:30 in the day.
Good timing.
Line. Because in the evening, whoa, it had a lineup.
Sure.
Man, getting that last bit of the $1 less.
Yeah. You fill your tank and about 2-3 containers to last year, maybe a few days. The week maybe.
Them wicked.
But I mean, I understand it same way, because the little bit of savings is not a little bit, really. Everything adding up. So if you can save yourself how much by the time you fill up your tank and about 2 containers, you might save yourself $100.
The majority of the men them who had money to buy them containers, them could afford to spend that extra.
Correct.
The men who really suffered could not buy no container. Them have it hard. Yeah, them had a face.
If you have container money, you're safe.
Them container money, man, them out there. Them had the paper, boy. Them just licorice, boy. Them men, Them is miserly men, you call them. Double M's. Them is the double M's out there, them men. Yeah. All them bottle not cheap, you know. Them buying them big bottle and think them bottle is talking at 300 and think for them big bottle, you know. Come on.
I too fill up there.
Yeah. And a man going and buy a bottle and feel good, you know. That he fully bottled there and then catch me with that $1 extra yet.
Yeah,
a one tank, a half tank there to go.
Nah, them men wicked. Them men wicked. I see somebody on Facebook said that gas is now going to cost them $860 extra for the month.
Wow.
No. I am not a mathematician.
You have to pull out the calculator for this one.
But $860 extra seems unrealistic now, boy. Right, and there's the problem with Trinidad and Tobago. We just like to see things. And somebody will hear that and say, boy, you know it's $860 extra in gas, man. I don't pay now.
Everybody had to pay that extra.
If gas raised by $1 per liter, let me see, just because we're saying for ease and numbers, use full gas 10 times for the month, which is a lot.
10 times?
If you just fill gas 10 times and your gas tank is 86 liters, which it probably is not. That is the only way gas going to cost you $860 now, boy. You're going to fill your 86 liter gas tank 10 times
in 1 month.
Because it's only $1 increase we're talking about. Now, I'm not saying the increase not there, right? But on average, now my car is supposed to be 45 liters. That's what I saw online. But I only remember putting for the most like 38, 39, probably because I ain't going right down.
Yeah.
Right?
That's probably from totally empty to totally full.
So at $1, we're looking at me paying, let us say, $40 extra.
Right.
Every time I fill up. How many times I'll fill up for the month? Let me go to the highest. I will say 8 times. I rail driving.
Twice a week.
I was in wedding in Korea every weekend. Right? So I drive in. All I could drive and come back out.
After Koreal, you had to pass down by Swiss.
Yeah.
Faizo.
Thing. Bam.
Yeah.
Come back. Sweating shall go on us. Come back over. Go back and sweat in Sando. Come back over and go back Koreal again for next wedding. Right?
For the after party.
After party, right. So I fill in gas 8 times. That is still only 320. So, unless you drive in a tractor person, 860 seems a bit far-fetched, eh?
Yeah. He driving a lorry.
860 seems far-fetched. So I hoping for the average man, he does fill probably 5 times if it is real drive. I'm feeling 5, possibly 6, depending on
You would
if you're real driving.
Yeah.
You're gonna make 6. That's about you're using a tank and a half a week, right? So it's making a little 6, right? And your average gas tank, so we're looking at the 40, right? So it could cost you $240, right? So that is what we're looking at on average. I'm not saying 240 is a little bit of dollars. 240 is a plenty better dollars depending on what your situation is for the month and thing. Yeah, right? So I know it could be a strain. Yes, we're facing it. Yes, it's pain. But let me don't exaggerate on the thing, right? Yes, there may have been people who were very upset and felt the need to protest. But we had a better rise in the price of gas than we had a protest. It was very disappointing, the numbers that came out. Now, if we go into protest, let me at least do that a little better. Let me have a little pride in protesting right now. You see that? That will come out there? Nah.
Better than just stay home.
I felt
save the
insulted.
gas.
I felt
Save the
insulted.
gas.
Yeah, I felt like that is not a protest. Right? Or they're not they're not angry.
Just come out there to cause traffic.
Exactly. Or they're not angry enough. And I'm sure they are not. Because them come out to protest could pay that 40 extra, dog. Them, I watching them not bothered. Them coming to protest for protesting sake, and that is the problem.
Well, the birdies on the street saying is paid protesters.
That's what we doing now. Instead of you keep your money to spend on gas.
That's what the people say.
You paid protesters out there, man. That's how we do it.
From what I see, it looks so. I don't want to judge.
Man.
The TTNL team cannot confirm nor deny. But that's what we hear.
Visual, you know?
That's what we hear.
It may appear so.
Word on the street.
Is that the protesters?
I mean, that wouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I feel like that's been going on long enough.
Well, yeah. We have seen
paid political
support happening, yeah. Right, we saw, well, again, Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bisasa could not help herself, but come out and say it is the start of a dictatorship, and we have police coming to stop the protest. In her defense, we didn't need to see 5 police vehicles to deal with our protest, but like, they really over that really make me say, well, she might have a point here.
You feel they might have expected a better turnout too. The police might have been disappointed. Imagine 5 cars pull up and you say, wait now, we could have only bring 2, you know.
Yeah, 5 and.
What kind of joke protest all this time? We to intervene.
Hitman gun, but hey,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Hype up. Yeah, we have a protester go and bus up there.
Yeah, them come and ask the protesters.
remembering Savannah vibes last year and thing. That's right, we go cause a scene.
The men reach down and ask the protesters with the protesters.
Disappointment.
The men come and say, hey, we here to have a protest earlier. Who it is right now? What going on here? Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know, you never have vehicles in the police station.
Because 6 of them out there, well, come now, man.
They could be fighting crime somewhere. Well, stopping fights.
Cab we guys trying to jump in there. Give some mic now, man.
Yeah. Come in.
Well, we have new vehicles, new police vehicles out right now. Brand new. X-Rails.
X-Rails
out on the
again?
highway. Yesterday, I passed about three of them on the highway. Park up on the side.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
We have an eyewitness report here. Brian J. Bruce joining us.
I was on the news.
Our first guest for the Bus Tune segment, but he here early. So, he in the vibes too for the weekend review.
Alright, and then, man, like, if the police officers are looking, Brian J. Bruce is the man stated that all you have vehicles lapsing and not the TTNL team per se. Right? So it's you are adding, right? Like, not the TTNL team, that's Brian J. Bruce and his perspective. Right? On his own. Alright? So we come now, well, I was being told about a scene that went on in our party. And I don't want to get into it too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it at all, really.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, apart from COVID, folks, and being mindful of COVID, there are also other gyms. Right? There are also other gyms around. Okay? There are viral and bacterial threats out there as well. And I feel like, as big people, we should be a little more cautious, right, about how it is we handle our oral orifices. Alright?
I love when we put Keeg's thesaurus to the test.
Yeah, let we not just go about
the most PC version of the story.
Let we not just go about throwing our tongues all willy-nilly.
And limbs.
Yeah. You know, let us have a little bit of decorum.
Yeah.
Right? A little bit of etiquette about us. And if it is we could muster just a little bit of shame. Any amount of shame that we have,
slash pride.
Please.
Yeah.
Right? In the parties, let we keep it to party behavior.
Yeah.
All right?
Let me keep the clothes on.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah. That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start.
And we're not talking about the strong man, but them strong man can keep their clothes on too, I feel.
But
you know, the quickest man, vest off. They come in a shirt, leaving with no shirt.
I have been known to be bareback in a party or two.
Well,
so
I mean,
will not
if the vibes is right,
too much.
If the vibes is right,
I will not criticize the strong man.
The
Don't forget,
vibes
the vibes. Under the vibes,
there's slim and trim Keegs now we dealing with too.
Oh gosh, for sure.
Keegs having cuts and things now.
I walking in the party and just doing so. And then we inside
as soon as you reach.
I reach in, yeah. And then the party start for me now, yeah.
But everybody, because there was the other performance too.
Oh yes, we did. And you see, we going down a dangerous road.
Yeah.
Right? We going down a dangerous road. We slipping. And we slide in.
We don't slide
done
too far.
slide in.
We don't slide too far.
We have slid. We have slid, and it's our problem.
We slid.
All right, we sledded. Come now, man. All right, keep all your tongues, tell yourself. Keep all your limbs, tell yourself. All your please in the party. Let we just party.
Yeah.
All right.
Maintain our order, please.
Anything else that you want to do after the party is fine with us,
Yeah.
And we don't need to know it happen. Right? Please, all your skying peoples. Right? I was very scared when I heard about it. I'm glad I didn't see. So let we not go through that.
Yeah,
right? If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Good.
hey, you
Good
are
for
lucky.
you. Good for you.
You
Go and
are.
look for it.
Yeah.
Don't message us to ask. We're not telling.
Lucky.
If you ain't see, you ain't see. Hard luck. Or good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? And as we're on the party scene, we had the question to ask here. Taste of carnival or waste of carnival?
The numbers ain't looking good at all.
$15 million in expenditure. And we had $471,000 in ticket sales. This is for the pods. What do you feel about it? What is your opinion there? Where's the angle we coming at it from here now?
On the fence, because I want to understand that there's an investment needed in the culture.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like whatever investment we make should be something to make us more sustainable.
Right.
And I don't feel like this was it.
Right. I see it. I see where you're coming from.
And if you do the maths, the quick maths, the 15 mil minus the 471K.
Yeah.
What else we could have do with that money? How else could it have maybe better been utilized to still get a taste of carnival, you know? To still get a taste of carnival, but that has to go down by any review as a poor return on investment. What do you think?
It's a tough one.
It's tricky because we want the money to spend for the culture.
It's a tough one. And how budget allocations go and stuff. And we can't just take that money and just do things. So it's for the culture.
But even self, right? What else we could do in the culture with our 15 million?
For me, I feel like I'm okay with it. I feel like I'm okay with it. Yeah, it might have better ways to spend it. But you see, the money could only be spent better if we have people who know how to spend it better. Right? So
I feel like we have those people, man.
Them don't have access to the money right now. And the time
might not the right people in the right places to make the decisions.
In the right places. The time for the taste would have been gone.
Well, all right.
Brian Bruce, you was up in a little pod at all?
Nah, but I believe probably if it was planned properly, and I think it was rushed.
It was.
It was rushed.
It was.
So
it was.
Even though that we have to accept that loss, you know, because the time that they had to plan, the time that they took, and the events was rushed. The promoters was rushed to put things in place, to have so much things in place, you know. So probably next time, if something per se is to happen like that, you know, we could probably go back and like watch our errors and try to plan moving forward.
Yeah.
It was a little last minute.
It was, and I understand that too.
You had to accept them losses when it last
minute.
minute.
Yeah, the thing is too, I feel like we had to do something now.
Yeah, so and I understand that part.
It wasn't planned properly and it wasn't executed properly, and we probably spent too much, but
way too much.
We had to.
How else we
had to
have anything?
Yeah, we had to do something, because as much as we spend 15 and we only make 471,000, it have other people inside of there who would have made that not recorded in that 471.
Right.
The barmen would have make the food vendors,
right.
would have make the sign men, would have make the graphic artists, then would have make the DJs, would have make the artists, would have make. So it have people inside there who needed to make now.
Right.
As the
a little boost to the economy.
Tobago, yeah. We didn't make, but as the citizens collectively.
Yeah.
Now I am saying we make 15 million collectively. But we make now, boys. So, and we probably can't see it right now. But the little taste was probably a nice little springboard to put us in a position where now everybody feeling confident in throwing the little event And you know, people confident in going out and getting a good product, and everybody not just staying home and saying, well, nah, but I ain't trusting them party and thing yet. So I real on the fence with it. I even come down too hard on them. Yes, we have all the everything. Brand Bruce just tell all day, yes, late. All you do madness, all you rush the thing, the promoter them get rush, people get rush, all the thing, yes, I see that, but I ain't coming down too hard on all day because I grateful that something happened.
What I would like to know is what have we learned and what are the plans to improve the next year? That is the important thing now. It's all well and good. Okay, we could say we count our losses because all the other benefits that came out of it. But then what we doing next year? The same thing? How could we better maximize the use of the dollar?
I'm not too confident that anything has been learned really.
But that's always the problem.
I don't know. I can't say for sure that we have not have any lessons learned, but
the one-time sacrifice now bad, you know. But we can't do this every year.
Yeah, I have no confidence in the learned lessons. But I think everybody looking forward to next year being carnival as usual.
And hopefully profitable.
But I don't think that the government ever recovers that investment.
Yeah. And I mean, like, that's why I say on the fence, because I know there's the investment into culture and it's money that you're probably not going to see. Yeah. But as best as we can, we should try to make things sustainable. I always feel like that because we will just be going down this circle of wasting money.
True.
And when you add it up over, let me say, 10 years, what are looking like and what could we have done differently with it instead? You know?
150 million.
Things to contemplate.
Small money.
Well, we have first carnival in 2 years coming up.
Well, we hope.
Hopefully.
We hope. Next thing you know, we get Wicked and Wild.
Yeah, don't put it out there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Stick up in it.
Stick up in.
I want the Christmas to be nice too, you know. I want to come out and perform for the Christmas and feel nice, but all you just get Wicked and Wild when they're ready. July, August.
Whole ass train.
All you got a great fat weekend day.
Thing. Coming up.
Yeah, and all you.
Carnival in Tobago.
All you get Wicked and Wild.
Carnival too.
Now all you come back on the boat. It gonna be a problem.
So KC saying they will just cut the budget. Probably.
Nah, man, they will cut the budget, man.
Not increase that.
Yeah, they will throw more money behind it there.
I seen one word of the night suggestion from She Leaves. A suggestion for road.
Road?
Alright, we have Charlotte Ali saying, oh, Brikers. Yeah, hail up. Pick up everybody in the comments. We're looking for word of the night suggestions. We have Brian J. Bruce in studio. We're going to bust tunes soon. It's already 7:07 on the clock. So we're going back to some music with Swiss T. When we come back, we'll go live with Brian J. Bruce on the inside with tunes to bust. Richard passing through as well. Word of the night. Keep these suggestions coming. We're looking for the word of the night to do in the final hour. This is TTNL. We're here till 9 p.m. playing 100% TNT music. Yours truly, they call me Navy, Keegs, Swiss T in the mix. Just keep it locked.
Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Take a real shot and pass it when you're done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done.
DJ Swiss T.
Take a real shot and pass it when you're done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Some are scared to be alone and lonely, but being alone could mean you are free. Do as you want, do as you please. Sometimes you need a break from everybody. I am so happy, I have nobody. I have wings to fly, so don't worry about me. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. Take a headshot and pass it till it's done. a real shot and pass it when you're done. And pass it till you're done. She say that she leaving me, 'cause I have no time for she. She friends say that I cheating, so this is the end for me. So bring the Johnny Walker, time to start over. She gone and she left me, so on to the other. So bring the Johnny Walker, time to start over. She gone and she left me, so on to the other. Things in life to happen to you is when you get blamed for something you didn't do, and they judging your character based on what somebody said. I have no time for this comedy show. If you want to believe them, then you could go. I never disrespect you or try to hurt you in any way, but she say that she leaving me. She not going to believe me. She friends and them always right, so this is the end for me. So bring the Johnny Walker, time to start over. She gone and she left me, so on to the other. So bring the Johnny Walker, time to start over. She gone and she left me, so on to the other.
This girl controlling me, ruling me for some rum. I need to calm my head. She bold-faced to me and rude to me. This time we done. This marriage really dead. This girl keep nagging me, beating me and all kind of thing. I fed up and she girl take back your ring. I want a divorce. I leave it and I'm not coming back. You could keep the dog and keep the cat. Yeah, I want a divorce. You cuff me and the nose bleeding. I tell your father, he say he a meddling. I give you where you want. You treat me like a queen. And you're running me and using up the money. I want a divorce. I really gonna leave you today. Hasta la vista, my baby.
A man with a big van. She don't want to aid the wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Oh, na 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 not again. All you please, man. Make her leave me for a man with a big van. She don't want to aid the wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Make her leave me for a man with a big van. She don't want to aid the wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Give me all the time, girl, you're riding. Baby, I never hear you complaining. Make you leave me for a man with a big van. She don't want to aid the wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van.
You get on. She leave the 80 wagon. She leave out the big van man. She tell me I'm the one, 'cause I'm the owner man. This girl leave to come on till I'm the central man. She tell me I'm the one, but I is the owner man. But if you hear the lies she telling you, I've been there for years, just you didn't know. She leave the 80 wagon. She leave out the big van man.
If you see me up in Cora, drinking white rum without no chaser, leave me alone. Hear what I tell you? If you see me kissing my bottle, that is love to come in the middle, leave me alone. Hey girl, rum in my vein, stay in your lane. Rum in my vein, stay in your lane. I got change, stay in your lane, leave me alone. Yeah, rum in my vein, stay in your lane. Rum in my vein.
Sounds of our first guest in the building, Brian J. Bruce. Hit a bus tune. That was the sound called Rock With You. But we hit a bus tunes. We have the man on the inside in the flesh this evening joining us in studio live, and I like that vibes. Last time I like how we getting it right with the artists. First time over the WhatsApp, maybe over the Zoom. Live and direct in studio, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Brian J. Bruce.
Blessings on the inside.
Brian, good to have you in studio with us. Good to have more tunes to bust.
Yeah.
Tune called Dream now. Before we get into that, how things with you?
Yeah, everything good, family good, life good, music good, everything good.
Music real good.
Can't complain.
Music real good. It's songing nice.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
There's tunes after tunes after tunes after tunes with Brian.
Non-stop.
Now,
right now,
our first introduction to Brian J. Bruce, you heard the track just now, Rock With You. We were pleasantly surprised, let me put it that way. Because it's not often you hear that type of music coming through. The jazz, R&B, soul. What was your influence and was your direction for your music?
I just say my family. Growing up in a musical family, everybody could sing, and sis, cause everyone is singing. Mom, so I was practically drilled from young. So since I since from primary school, I performing back in primary school, going straight up. So it wasn't nothing new. It's always a new challenge, something new you have to do with singing. So yeah. So the family is the inspiration behind everything.
Goodness.
Good to know. You see the benefit of getting children involved in activities from
young.
Early.
Come on.
Yeah, every man I get up and decide he do a sing someday, fine, so be it.
Yeah,
but
find
at
something
least,
else.
At least he had the training from small, So you're saying you had the whole family could sing, right? Apart from you, is there anyone else in your family who does music professionally?
I have a cousin, she came out there on the live there. O.U.R, Shala. Yeah. She actually do singing also too. We practically did a lot of singing together, weddings, duets. We used to do Donnie McClurkin and who it was. I can't remember the next gospel singer name, but it was Donnie McClicken and the next gospel singer together was a duet for weddings all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was an inspirational time in my life there, singing with my cousin all the time. Yeah.
Now you mentioned growing up in a family of music, obviously hearing music as well growing up. What were some of the influences?
Well, here what going on, I don't know. But to start, I have a brother. He's not the best singer, but when he wake up in the morning, first thing is Barris Salmon. Watch me. Barris must play in the morning, and he's singing Barris, right? Glenn Washington.
Right.
You know, that's the music. He actually when I wake up in the morning, that's his first thing playing in the house. Barris, Glenn Washington. I wasn't a big reggae fan, but because of hearing him playing those type of music all day in the morning, yeah, I was actually forced to sing those kind of songs also too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was Boys to Men, hearing Boys to Men, you know, it was hearing Monica, you know, those kind of R&B songs, Brandy, you know, Drew Hill, you know. If you take it back a little bit, you know, have the old school singing, you know, that's my mom and them. They used to listen a lot of old school gospel, so I have a lot of gospel vibes in it. So when you sing it, when you hear any harmony, it's not all R&B, is from gospel, harmonizing with gospel music. So,
a little spirit in it there a little bit, yeah.
I like to see the melting pot of influences and what that turns out to be. So it turns out in this form of Brian J. Bruce. Instrumentalist as well?
Nah.
Singer-songwriter. You don't play music.
Singer-songwriter. What I do is dream. I dream about playing music. So like I'll be walking around just, you know, feel like if I play a bass guitar, just walking, you know, because I hear the bass in my blood. So I just might pull that chord right here and just like, feeling that bass in my blood. But I can't play it, but
you know what you're heareing.
Yeah.
And what you're feeling.
You see enough men playing bass. So
that's what it's supposed to be like.
All the actions right here.
All the actions.
You have everything and you're feeling it and you're bouncing it. Yeah, I was going through that same thing. But you have no idea how to play a bass whatsoever. But you're bouncing.
I think the worst is with the keyboards, you know, when you're just feeling the actions. Oh, watch me, I can't be with the keyboard. When you have two hands there and somebody, you just play keys? Nah, but.
But this what it look like.
And when you start to look down and think like you really. You started watching
if I played keys, I would do it like this.
Yeah. That when you're really on our next level, you're on our next level of selling yourself dreams. Right there.
So talking about dreams, the tune to bust today is so entitled Dream. Give us the backstory on this one.
Yeah, man. So I had to give bless up to GMS, Gideon Bishop. 2015, 2016, he sent me a demo. It was a demo. It was a dry track of Dream. So I had it there, and I was feeling like I need to put something onto this. So eventually, the keys on my hands just was moving, you know, and I was feeling the keys and I was singing.
I
find the chords and I was singing. And there it was in 2019. That's when I began writing the song. Basically what happened is that I was thinking about something special. I was thinking about my wife when I was writing this song.
Right.
And I was dreaming and said how I could make this actually come to life, fulfill this dream. And this song instantly came to me after that, because the first thing we learn when we're writing a song is actually one of the things we learn is finding the name of the song. And when you find the name of the song, it makes it a little more easier to write the song, to pen the song. So I found the name of the song, and then I write the chorus, and then from there it moved on to something even more, you know. But I had to give much love to GMS and the team, you know, Gideon Bishop, for coming through and sending me those tracks. Yeah.
All right. So you're saying you started to write the song in 2019.
Yeah.
And how long was this writing period?
The writing period wasn't long, you know. It was just like probably for the most 6 months because I wanted to get it right.
6 months is long.
But
nowadays.
But it is trying to get it right. You know, and because I was thinking and I was feeling about my wife, you don't want to make any mistakes on that, because living in that house, you'll be hearing it all the time. So what was this? Tell me, what was this? I don't understand. You had to explain this and I had to explain that. And what was your reasoning behind the second verse? So I had to get it right before anything else. I had to get it right. I couldn't miss on it.
Right.
Yeah. So it took some time, but the recording was done at spur of the moment. It wasn't a long recording.
Right.
Because the song was already there.
Well, I asked because a lot of the artists now, when they come with their songs, it's like almost a running trend. Well, it just hit me, and the song right in 4 hours, the song today for tomorrow, and we sit down in the studio and we write it out. Like everybody pride themselves on how quickly they're able to pen the song. So
sometimes you have to take your time with it.
Take your
Don't
time.
rush the process.
6 months.
Trust the process.
I like how you say it didn't take long.
Yeah.
But it takes 6 months. Yeah, 6 months is a long time. That's a nice time to sit down and make sure you get it right. So you ready to hear the dream? Or?
I feel so.
All right. So Brian J. Bruce, you know what we do? We hand the mic over to you.
Well, you know what it is. It's your boy Brian J. Bruce, and we on True Talk No Lie, and this is my single, Dream.
Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true. A gift from the heavens above. Could it be a sign I'm falling in love? Standing here, admiring you, pondering how to make my move. Blushing, attracted to you. You look so enchanted in that view. Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true. A gift from the heavens above. Could it be a sign I'm falling in love? With stretched forth hands directed to you, visions of me holding you. Desires, my fantasy is true. On bended knees, I'm falling for you. Like a spell, I'm falling under. Captivate me with your smile. Overwhelmed, I'm breathing stronger as I'm about to say hi. I'll dream of you.
Live in studio, the vocals from the man they call Brian J. Bruce on the inside. They saying it too smooth.
Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true. A gift from the heavens above. Could it be a sign I'm falling in love? Could it be a sign I'm falling in love? Could it be a sign I'm falling in love?
Get up the bass there, Keeks. Brian J. Bruce song called Dream as we bust tune on this Thursday evening.
And the man live vocals.
Too smooth.
Man live vocals sound like you recording right now, boy.
Swisty now drag that into the wedding playlist one time.
One time.
Yeah.
That going at the local Luther right now.
Come on.
You know, usually I try to jump in and sing people tune and thing. I even bother to try.
Yeah, you're matching them vocals there. Nah. Need some honey and lime.
Yeah, but.
Then we could come back for them. Brian J. Bruce, the vocal song in Clean. It's a nice throwback kind of R&B vibes. Yeah. Unexpected again, a little different. We not custom here in this smoothness.
It's Brian Bruce alone doing it. He alone gain weight. Nobody else here gain weight.
Brian, how you feel about the local R&B scene?
I don't think we have much of it. I believe now is now being revealed, like everybody coming out the shell now in terms of local R&B. But back then, when we was back then, it didn't have much of it playing. You know, when you had to listen to local R&B, you're listening to H2O Float.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I had to go back to local R&B, but now we're seeing everybody coming out the shell and doing the local R&B now. So it's now being lifted into something that could be played on radio and played across the board now.
Yeah. And I like how we R&B artists not just all trying to fit in the same place.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part, they all trying to find their own lane and giving us something different. So you have, you know, this kind of vibes here.
Yeah.
Which get ready. But I don't like to say R. Kelly name too much these days, but I kind of, you know, the old school R. Kelly vibes, are baby face kind of.
90s, 2000s.
We down inside, yeah.
Our partner who come in and when he came in to work to relief me, he like, give my 5, hey, all I just thinking about making, you know what?
Baby making music, they calling it.
He's like, I love it, Bruce, I love it.
Add it to your other playlist too. Not just the weddings.
No, they rock with you too.
Yeah.
They rock with you. Had to be in the wedding playlist. And,
come on.
And the home.
Yeah.
I done had the rock with you on my Friday evening.
Yeah.
Pull out the glass of wine there. Yeah.
Sunset vibes.
Like the hug ups.
Start of the
hug ups there. And we're like your partner say, and the hug ups turn into more than hug ups. Yeah, woo. Dream of me, I'll dream of you, dog. Hey, hello. Yeah, but it was nice to see. And I hope you could get more at this. But I keep seeing, and that's what I'm saying, every other week, Brian Bruce popping up with our next pose on our next poster. For our next song.
Well, all right.
So we know it have more music.
Speaking coming. Things into existence, Brian will be joining us back here sometime soon.
Yeah, again, about 2 months.
2 months. That's good time.
2 months.
That's good time. We will work out the rotation and fit you in the mix.
Yeah, man.
We'll be looking forward for more music to come, more good vibes, more smooth harmonies. Production. Who's behind the production on this one? Gideon Music, is it?
Bishop, GMS Productions.
Yeah. And like producers making R&B now too.
You gotta look into the mixing. The mixing came from Aaron Williams, talented youth. All these guys in UTT engineering, song engineering school, and they are part of the GMS team. Dada was on the keyboards, on the keys. You just had to believe in your team and trust your team, and you had to just go forward with the team. You know, I would just sing and do what I had to do, and I trust the production from the team afterwards. I don't hear what coming after I record.
Right.
I will only hear exactly when time to release. They will send it to me, and they're like, yeah, and I will listen and I will trust my team and go forward with it. Yeah.
They got the team.
Yeah.
Everybody don't trust all your team out there. Some of your team are really performing like GMS and them. So I just let them know.
Come down.
Don't just everybody can't trust the team. The man have a good team, yes. I don't want men sit down here and say, you know what?
By any means
you really
necessary.
Trust the team, but
you gotta evaluate the team too.
Yeah, you saying on the team and the rest of them little slow behind it, that problem, right? Make sure your team in our order too.
Yeah. Right? The TTNL team safe for sure. We are Kiggs, we are Swiss in the mix, and any artist passing through is part of the team by extension. welcome to the family. Same way, Brian. Where do people could find you, find your music?
Well, on Spotify, yeah, you can check me out, Brian J. Bruce on Spotify. That's where all the major streams coming from right now. Instagram, Facebook, yeah, YouTube.
Brian
Apple
G.
Music,
Bruce. Run up these streams. The Rock With You was on a Bus Tune playlist before. Dream will be coming up on the next one, so stay tuned for that, of course. Run up these streams and support the artists. Look out. We might see Brian in our wedding we hosting sometime soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this whole team here could be in the same event. Swisty playing, we hosting, and Brian performing. Yeah. Speaking it out into existence.
And I sing in backups. And all too.
I go play the air bass.
Yeah.
I have it.
Somebody to play the keys.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Swiss might do a little keys.
Yeah, when Swiss call the track, Swiss will give some keys, yeah. Air keys.
Yeah, man. Good vibe. So, Brian, you have any gigs lined up? Where the performances looking like?
Nothing. No gigs, no performances.
Holla at Brian, please.
Oh, they hear what going on there?
No gigs, no performances.
It's wedding season.
Yeah. So for right now, they could get Brian cheaper now.
Yeah.
Because when wedding season start, the price will go up later also.
From tomorrow going up.
While the getting's good right now, yeah.
Ask them for your TTNL price and you're inside.
Bless.
I want to say thanks to Brian for passing through and busting tune called Dream. We have more guests in the building. Richard coming up soon to bust more tune. We turn it back over to Swisty to run a couple before we come back with Richard in the mix. TTNL, we here till 9 p.m. busting tune. We have the word of the night coming up in the final hour. Only one suggestion.
So we gotta go with the road.
We going with the road?
We gotta go with the road.
We gotta go with the road.
Road is the word. And I hope Richard know when he come in and the back end here.
Jeez.
He had a right a word of the night piece.
Well, all right.
One time too.
Well, all right. We put
Richard
him on
had to
spot.
know that I would go in here right now. If you don't want to write no word of the night piece, you had to come in the earliest and be in the weekend review.
Exactly.
If you're not in the weekend review, you're in the word of the night. So, right.
Punishment in a kind of way.
Yeah.
But we here for the vibes here till 9. Back over to Swisty in the mix. More music coming soon as we bust tune in TTNL.
Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true.
If you're home with your loved ones, hug up somebody and rock and sway.
Could be a sign I'm falling in love. Standing here, admiring you, pondering how to make my move. Blushing, attracted to you. You look so enchanted in that view. Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true. A gift from the heavens above. Could be a sign I'm falling in love. We stretch forth hands directed to you. Visions of me holding you. Desires, my fantasy is true. On bended knees, I'm falling for you. Like a spell, I'm falling under. Captivate me with your smile. Overwhelmed, I'm breathing stronger. As I'm about to say hi. Dream of me, I'll dream of you. All of my dreams came true. A gift from the heavens above. Could be a sign I'm falling in love.
They call me I-O-I, S-I-M-M-O-N-S. They call me R-O-Y-S-I-M-L-O-N-S. 9 o'clock on the dot, baby, I can't stop thinking about you. Girl, I'm coming to you, I'ma pick you up in 5. Things might get less steamy when you sit down in this ride. Just know when you see me, I'ma beat it up tonight. Or we can do it slow, baby, whatever you like. I don't like to judge, but I know you're not a sin. Bring it, come and let me spread them legs out like angel wings. Cause I'm about to make you feel it. Nice and slow, and me deep in it. Can't get enough of this feeling. Bring it, come, let me deal with it. Me where you feel it.
Sounds of the one Roy Simmons. More local R&B, cause we could do that too.
Bring it, come, bring it, come. Blast in the air while I'm deep in it. Can't get enough of this good feeling. Tonight I will touch your body when nobody else has ever been. I'm going deep, you grabbing the sheets when I'm sliding in. Like Kanye Baptist and up, and when I'm sending it up, all up in your car. Feel it, nice and slow, and me deep in it. Can't get enough of this feeling. Now bring it on, let me deal with it. Me wait.
Been a while since I felt like feeling, but she love pretending she ain't got no heart. Posting pictures after hours done. You know that I can't stay off my phone. Thursday I just got paid.
Was this more local R&B?
If you don't say why I need you.
Mahi Steez, ladies and gentlemen, 100% TNT local.
Can I see you, girl?
Hard local.
Nobody make me feel like you, girl. I could take a flight to you and no, girl.
Talking about hard local.
Before I go back to my ways.
Yesterday was the 420.
Girl, you don't wanna face that.
We have Richardé coming up next to bust tune along those lines. Stick around, coming up just now.
Before I go back to my ways. Oh, you look good, but I won't try. Some kiss plain and skin, girl, you stay fly, baby, you ain't shy. And maybe when you call my phone, I gotta change your tone so I don't get nervous so much. You're just my type, independent queen, and you're down to ride. You ain't catching feelings for any guy. I'm not just any guy, so please put down your pride. When I saw you that night, ain't nobody make me feel like you, girl. I could take a flight to you and no, girl. Tell me please, before I go back to my ways. Can I see you, girl? You don't wanna FaceTime afternoons, girl. I just wanna love you in the real world. Stay maybe, before I go back to my ways.
This is everything that we could have been. Everything that we could have been. But you wanted to go, so I had to set you free. This is everything that we could have been. Everything that we could have been. But you wanted to go, so I had to set you free. Tell me what is love, tell me what is love. Cause if this love is true,
I hope you all paying attention. The link for the Spotify playlist is in the description. Press that now. Cue it up so at 9 p.m. when the show is over, 1 hour exactly, hard local. Tunes like this from Young Fido.
this is everything that we could have been. Everything that we could have been. But you wanted to go, so I had
It's the Bust Tune Hour.
This is everything that we could have been. Everything that we could have been. But you wanted to go, so I had to set you free. Tell me what is love, tell me what is love. Cause if this love is true, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Cause even though you fight, I wanna make it right and hold you tight under the moonlight.
Yo,
DJ Swisty. On to them.
It's the first time you've been on my mind like every damn time. Every damn time. Every damn time. You'll be on my mind. You'll be on my mind. Got me going crazy. Got me going crazy. Got to be my baby. Gotta be my baby. Gotta be my baby. This is everything that we could have been. Everything that we could have been. But you wanted to go, so I had to take you to.
Feel like you're trashing my feelings.
Yes, Twisty, gotta pull up that one. Stay far from me with your bad energy, please.
Feel like you're trashing my feelings.
Sounds of the Face and Daniel Hamilton.
Baby, once deep play. I might long for the ride when you keep that string on me. Baby, bye. Twist it around and make me the bad guy. From no ties, it's full sweep. Adjusting them dirty, weak feelings on me. Catch me when I do. Cause you can't have your way. See that ghosting without no trace. Don't worry.
Make sure let them verses run, Swiss.
It's just one thing that I would ask from you, girl. From me.
Never get past me, you too halfway. Games by fed up by your arcade. Had to take a break for my heart's sake. Used to link with the sword Zelda, but my heart's break, so another princess I start seeing. Used to keep it little till we part ways. Love the happy endings on the bad days. Girl, you walk it so good that I not leave. No one ever treated, but I stay like a smart slave. This is the last day, you harass me. I take picture when you can dash me. Sending kisses out the blue, you wanna mark me. You want my girl know it's you in a bad way. Since you're gone, girl, everything turn up. It's only peace from night till the sun. A bank account nice. Now you wanna run up, do it, come up, do you, let me do me.
It's just one thing that I would ask from you, girl. Stay far from me. From me. Stay far from me.
Stay far though, slam up my car though. Pause on the drama. You were called Trump, I smooth like Obama. It was all good, bubble burst like China. Superman fed up Alana, T'Challa, chillin' in Wakanda with a new Black Panther. Y'all is none no scene, but a week too mean. And the pasture's green, but you wanna call your pastor, go put you in a mean watch.
Girl, you think you're better since you're gone away. Somewhere deep down, I really wanna lay. But I couldn't handle the sun of
We still busting tunes. Up next, Christopher with 247.
You know I want it.
Nice and smooth.
I got to have it permanently. Baby, you're perfect. 247, melanin popping. Ooh, they can never compete. I love the way you style and the way you smile. Really blows my mind. I know that this is love. You know I want it. 247, I got to have it permanently. Baby, you're perfect. 247, melanin popping. Ooh, they can never compete. I love the way you style and the way you smile. Really blows my mind. I know that this is love. Bait it all on us. Bait it all on trust. So real. You're the real thing, baby. So real. I'm loving it like this. So real. You're the real thing, baby. So real.
So I to get to the truth. Don't get my feelings about you. What you done to me, I just cannot feel it. Special thing that I feel.
love and you so strong. This energy can't be wrong. Say, girl, you are the light of my darkness. Set me straight when I start straight. The anchor that's holding me down. That's why you wear the ground. The rhythm to my heart, to my melody. Love sick, but don't want the remedy. My made up on the points to you. Now I'm sure I'm falling for you. Because I'm falling for you, falling for you. I'm falling for you, falling for you. In love, because I'm falling for you, falling for you. I'm falling for you, falling for you. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds of Hekaya, followed by who? Kutain.
Baby girl, because of that I will be with you. Anyone that violate, I will be hitting them too. And I really go to show how much I in love with you, yeah. Let's talk about your body. I can't forget you, grip me like glue. Black man, I really cannot see my life without you. And I want you right beside me like a soldier too. Grip you, give me a love, baby. Oh, you are both for my yeah, do it so easy. Grip you, give me a love, baby. I want to spend my life with you. I don't wanna slow down, baby. I wanna get married on. I don't want to go another round. You are my soulmate, and that's what it's really all about. She said the way you put me dog is really sweet. She want me live all inside the sea. She wanna bring forth a picnic. Ain't no one about to get my yeah. The way you quit the baby, give me yeah, my side. I demand to come and take up all your do it so neatly. Baby, you give me a love, baby. I want to spend my life with you. I'll get on, kiss it on, touching. Tell what you young, black, I'm off and give a love it. I'll get on, kiss it on, touching. Tell what you young, black, I'm off and give a love it. I'll get on, kiss it on, touching. Black, I'm off and give a love it. I'll get on, kiss it on, touching. Tell what you young, black, I'm off and give a love it.
No need to be pensive. Tonight, girl, I'm taking my time with you. Tonight, girl, I just wanna vibe with you. I'm just saying, yeah. The way that you squat on your tie, baby, I must admit that I'm tempted. But truly, baby girl, I'm offended. Can't believe you live a life looking so sweet. Never thought about coming down my street. How much man you let beat up to meet, girl? That no matter to me, you know. Cause none of them can stand up to me, you know. Girl, you know them boy, them weak. Girl, you know them boy, them weak. Girl, I'm diamond in rough, girl, you're shining. From I see you, girl, I'm smiling. When I kiss you, girl, I'm flying. When I see you, when I'm with you, no need to be pensive. Tonight, girl, I'm taking my time with you. Tonight, girl, I just wanna ride with you. Tonight, girl, I just wanna sit down and talk and share this little moment in time with you. Tonight, girl, no need to be pensive. No need to be, baby. And there is no doubt about us, baby girl, you don't have to worry if it's just us. I know your past caused you to lack trust. Emotional scars probably render you anxious. But girl, I'm just here to love you. With me, no one can harm you. I that me just want to show you, girl. Sometimes I feel like you are my sunshine. Never thought I could have a girl just to be mine. In this long life of failed expectation, baby girl, you break every damn expectation. Record breaker, whole life shaker. Never plan to find a girl who make me top my maker. Who would have thought that I would have find a little son need to become a beta. No need to be pensive. Tonight, girl, I'm taking my time with you. Tonight, girl, I just wanna ride with you. Tonight, girl, I just wanna vibe. I sit on the line, I spend a little time with you.
Sounds of Sav. Song called Tonight.
Just wanna talk to you. Just wanna talk to you, baby. No need to be pensive. Yeah.
It's the Bus Tune Hour on TTNL. We have Richard in studio coming up next. After this one from Khadijah.
When we fucking up the sheets, Sweet underneath, I love how you make me feel when we meet. It's so surreal, Oh boy, you love it when me press on your body. Me feel it rise like the morning sun. Turn around and then go down. Ooh, down. And you don't know me naughty. When the vibes start, boy, you know it can't done. When the vibes start, can't leave till we come. Sweet underneath, turn each other into fiends when we fucking up the sheets, Sweet underneath, I love how you make me feel when we meet. It's so surreal, Hit the spot, you know what me like. When you do the thing right. From the fruit, you know the thing right. Hit the spot, you know what me like. Hit the spot from the back, from the side. Climb on the top, sit down and start whining. Yeah, me know how to ride. Sweet underneath, turn each other into fiends when we fucking up the sheets, When we fucking up. Sweet underneath, I love how you make me feel when we meet. It's so surreal, Sweet underneath, turn each other into fiends when we fucking up the sheets, Love how you make me feel. Sweet underneath, I love how you make me feel when we meet. It's so surreal,
Check, it's the Bus Tune Hour once again. Welcome back to the Inside. Joining us in studio, we have the instrumental. I know if you're getting some live vocals, but we'll get to that soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Richard.
Everybody, good night. True Talk No Lies. A pleasure to be here, yo.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yow.
You're outside too.
Bill it up.
Nice vibes on the inside. Loving the house, Richard.
Yeah,
good to have you in the flesh. It's always good to see the brothers. We were talking about that even during the break. You know, you see somebody once, they continue working, and we see them again sometime in the future. So we bust tuned with Richard before. We have him to bust some more tunes. What's the vibes with this one?
This one, the significance of this particular track is the first track, the first single release off of my EP project that coming out later long in a year. So this is really the first single that we dropping. It's called Sativa Queen. The EP is called Self Love, and it's just an aspect of it, man. So we bring in the content.
Yeah. Sativa Queen. Self Love is the name of the EP.
Yeah.
Self Love.
Yeah, man.
Sounds timely.
Well, yeah, man. When you think of, for me, all right, let me tell you a bit about what I think about in terms of the concept of it. All right, so when you look at what taking place here in Trinidad and Tobago, and we're looking at the culture that we have within our perspective of, I would say, like murder being a style, right? It everybody really flowing on that wavelength. So self-love for me really is like the first step in somewhat rehabilitating that process, because I personally believe if you don't understand and know yourself and love yourself, it's impossible to actually give it outward. But there's a issue that we have from a male perspective, because I think the men, especially within Trinidad and Tobago, we have in that issue in terms of how we translate, especially how we translate towards females and things in specific perspectives. Because when you look at some of the situations that are taking place with our women and all of that out here, you know, some situations we really in a bad place. I looking at these situations in terms of what's going on with school. School now open, yo.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier.
Like, what is that one? Like,
we were talking about it earlier.
Where the healthy, you know, we we don't have a healthy mental space. Like what the waves and what we receiving through the waves, the airwaves, and then sometimes it really to me spinning it in a backward style space to move forward. Like how that going to take place?
Yeah.
So self-love though.
So we have a solution proposed by Richard. We need
Have
some
yourself.
self-love.
Prophet talk about that.
That is
before
true.
and all too.
That
And
is
he
true.
was-
because the problem, everybody was looking for the problem, and we coming from a like a societal perspective and thing. But it's yourself, bro. If you conduct yourself and take your own situation into context and be accountable and responsible for you, anything will flow, bro. Everything will happen.
Respect. Yeah.
In terms of what it is from our outward wise, because we have to take responsibility as individuals for it to collectively make some sense.
Yeah.
But it all is a understanding and is a space, is a particular mindset, especially from the bigger picture, because I mean, we here to talk and say, I say now, I feel it.
I saying timely because I know that for many people the pandemic in itself was a period of reflection.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Man.
So I feel like this is something that a lot of people could relate to just by the title alone and the explanation of it, because I feel like a lot of us have been looking within, and Keegs mentioned Prophet talking about finding the inner man. And he's looking for that strength within and holding yourself accountable for different things and trusting yourself and believing in yourself and finding ways to make it out.
I agree.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, the pandemic too, it had plenty of people take a long while before they face the self in the pandemic. They spend some time running away from that quiet.
You had no choice.
That place where you really had to face yourself and start to think about
But we were speeding to it.
Yeah.
On a kind of freight train pace there we was moving with before the whole space get slow down.
It was a much welcome break.
Jaja hit the reset button and
That's
so what up?
time.
Take time.
What we gonna do? Drop our EP. Come on, TTNL and bust
You seen
tune.
that, bro? You seen that done? You seen that?
So we have now the first single, Sativa Queen.
Yeah, man.
Dropped yesterday for 420.
Yeah, man.
Timely too. I like that. We catching good timing.
Yeah.
So tell us about this one.
Well, Sativa Queen is. I'll talk about the track itself first. Produced by Emilio Fortune, aka Vivid Heart. Mixed and mastered by Emile Fortune, his brother, a sibling duo there that real potent. The backup vocalist, Miss Candice Marcus. She's play bass for Nads and different.
Well, look, we find our bass player there.
Yeah.
We good to go.
She real talented,
Team building.
Yeah.
She have a very, very special style voice, and for all the tracks that we did on the project, she present with me. So we have a nice chemistry. We have a nice blend, especially from I want to say a sonic perspective. Right. Tap brass on the track as well. My guys from Barbados, GP Horns. It's Jomo Romaro and Kevin Lynch.
Okay.
Yeah, so the process of the track, it really started off with Emilio throwing some the production together, and he had posted up, right? And I was like, bro, let's kill it. And we had the first track within itself was a other production, but Sativa Queen itself, I don't know, bro. I was looking for something just to bring a different flavor, you know. And it kind of like a love tune in some ways, but it's my love where I have a
Right.
So I don't think much people really might be aware, or but it's all in vibes. So we just take it and we wing it and we try to make it something different within the same perspective, because at the end of the day, everything, it has stigmas attached to it, especially with 420. I mean, we coming into a process where maybe in some time in marijuana might be soon legalized in Trinidad and Tobago, you know, but if used correctly, you know, it have a positive statement.
A lot of benefits, especially economically and medically and all these things,
And we talking $1 billion
industry.
Come on, yo, come on. Like,
we're way behind the curve, but we slowly making steps.
We waiting to import. That's what we waiting to do. Spend all we forex behind it again. That's what we waiting to do.
Before we secure house.
Fellas, I really appreciate all you know, but I saw a man inside here, real cool.
We can fix that.
It blews.
Yeah. No, you gotta get that when you come inside.
We stay here where we know Richard coming with the heat.
Yeah, to cool it down.
Make sure and crank it up. Yeah. Keep it cool because it'll get out of hand inside of here. But no worries, we'll warm it up for you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll warm it up too.
So we have Sativa Queen to drop. You feel we could do that now and we'll chat a little bit more when we come back. So Richard, we handing the mic over to you. This is your time to bust tune for TTNL.
All right, TTNL. First off the queue of the Self Love EP. I want to will premiere on a radio level, on a global level right now because we hitting all streams, all avenues right now. Sativa Queen, I'll tell you what track number it is. It's track 3. Right, so when you click in the whole project, you will click it in, right? Run tune, man, run it.
Evil away.
Yeah. Plant a seed a day. Keep the evil away, Up and away, you like my superwoman, no. You take me away from all my pains and all my lows. I say what I say and they won't like it, but I know. Still I pray that they will let you wear your crown. Cause 3-4 times a day, you know we get it in. You know I love you more when you dress extra thick. Box.
Sativa Queen coming out from Richard. Jeez.
Yeah. Plant a seed a day. Keep the evil away, Up and away, you like my superwoman, no. You take me away from all my pains and all my lows. I say what I say and they won't like it, but I know. Still I pray that they will let you wear your crown. Cause 3-4 times a day, you know we get it in. You know I love you more when you dress extra thin. Your fragrance like a summertime in orange fields. Your sweetness overload, that's why I got you on repeat. You know I love you, girl, you like my favorite song. I can't seem to let you go, you know you always on my mind.
Let me go live there.
I cherish every single time. You my Sativa Queen, you got me on the high.
Fill it up, to the top, light it one time for the road. Fill it up, we take long reach funk with the cigarette board. Lifestyle is a must stay, but we long still built for the rigorous smoke. Cough it out, that's the bad vibes, rich and spiritual, you know we not broke. Real smoker, we don't play, we don't joke. Lungs them season, no we don't choke. Don't know we fly, so we over the boat. Clean get away like a breeze in a soap. Mindset locked in, hard still afloat. Everybody know that we pray, we don't pope, we don't bow to no man, cause we needs them a good and God is the boss for the lane, who don't know.
Cause 3-4 times a day, you know we get it in. You know I love you more when you dress extra thin. Your fragrance like a summertime in orange fields. Your sweetness overload, that's why I got you on repeat. You know I love you, girl, you like my favorite song. I can't seem to let you go, you know you always on my mind. Loving repeatedly, I cherish every single time. You my Sativa Queen, you know you got me on a high. You my Sativa Queen, oh girl, you know you really fly. You my Sativa Queen, you lift me every single time. You my Sativa Queen, your vibe is way up in the sky. You my Sativa Queen, oh girl, you know you save my life.
You talk no lie. We on the inside. Loving the house, yo.
420 vibes.
I'll build it up.
Build it up. Run up the streams. Vibes it up. Warm up the vibes too because the man feeling cold on the inside.
I get warm there already. I warm up already.
Yeah, he was just waiting. He was just waiting to address the queen.
Yes, that we know the right temperature, and that's the thing. We know the we zone here. We know what the right temperature is. Oh no, you be feeling warm, you're sweating, all kind of thing, but we know the right temperature inside here.
Heat, pure fire. Yeah, man.
Tune bad,
production from the very first beat.
Tune bad.
I ain't it. I want to know what coming.
Yeah, nah, the tune bad.
Then the very first line. I want to hear more.
Hey, the next boss tune playlist. Woo!
Yeah,
it's setting up nice already, boy. It's setting up real nice. Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, and I'm telling people, hear what? We had to be the change, you know? So them playlists on them. Anytime people come in and play the lineman by here, people riding in your car and thing. That all had to be here.
Run up the streams.
Tunes like this had to be here.
And I'm asking, who is this?
Yeah.
Where this man from? Sando?
You know this tune? Nah,
where this man from? Princess Tongue?
Embarrass them. You know this tune?
You know Brian Bruce?
Yeah. You know Rashad?
Come on.
What?
What you doing with yourself?
Yeah.
Get familiar, pay attention. TTNL, we here every Thursday, busting tunes, introducing you to our local artists and our artists to you and their music. Make sure run up these streams. We busting tune every week.
Right. So this one, well, this is the first one I busting off the EP. Yeah. We could
Track
expect
3.
more this vibes on the EP, or is this one in a lane on its own and we getting a little
definitely
something
more
different
vibes for the EP.
All right,
Yeah,
nice.
But outside of the EP, there are other vibes too. So it's vibes all around.
Well, I mean, Richard is our vibes man from long time. He used to vibes on the pan. You still playing pan, Richard?
Of course, bro. Of course, bro. Of course.
The man cannot
not play pan. I feel like
that's for real.
I haven't seen the man behind a pan for the longest while.
Nah, it's be behind it plenty. I just don't allow myself to be seen. I probably need to check a little more up there. You know?
It have some pan, man. The pan is just an extension of the arms, and he's one of them, man.
Yeah,
he's one of them, man. Them is just, them, man. Yeah, things is just bouncing the head and the one time them playing a dicey kind of panis. Yes, I have a few of them from South one, no, just like that. No matter what they do, the men going into different avenues and they finding different ways to use the talents, yes. But that steel pan.
Yeah, pan is a special part of my foundation, bro. It embedded deep within the constructs of the soul, so it can't go anywhere.
How would you say that pan background has influenced or lent to your artistic career as a recording artist?
All right, well, as a recording artist, well, firstly, steel pan has been my vehicle throughout life. Steel pan has carried me all over the world. I went to school. My principal instrument, I went to school under music. My principal instrument was the steel pan. Steel pan is recognized all over the world now in specific colleges from a theoretical perspective as well. The layout of the instrument is so unique. The only instrument to be created in the 20th century.
Yeah.
So it's amazing as a gift, is something we should really cherish and put on the highest pedestal that we probably have here to put it up there. From getting into music, the pan is involved in all ways, bro, because I guess my understanding of pitch and melody really would have strengthened because of my ability to play the pan. And with pan, over time, what it is muscle memory in some senses. So I used to practice so much patterns on the steel pan was thing. I might know exactly what it is I was doing in the younger spaces, you know, to put it in from a theoretical perspective, but muscle memory, bro. That's where panorama is coming for players. That's what's happened, you know. But it's been on a pan every day, yo. Every day, it's right there at home. I still have gigs. I do tons of gigs still, in terms of pan and all of that. So pan is still like natural air for me in some senses. And as you say, Keeks, it's really any song, and it don't matter.
I could imagine when inside your head it's like you hear music and you hear it in
like bring it
pan.
pan.
You hear it in pan. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, but through the pan I realize like my pitch. I don't believe I have perfect pitch, but I know what I have excellent like pitch recollection. So if we have a song we doing, I in the key one time. It don't even matter. I don't need to hear nothing. I don't know what it is already. It just I will just know it.
I do not have that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Just in case anybody else wondering, I do not have that ability. That's not an easy thing to do.
That's years of training. That's years of training. So we have the first single of the EP. When we could hear the whole EP, and when is the next single dropping?
Well, from a strategic perspective, we're gonna take our time with how we bring it out.
All right.
So next month, look forward to another song.
Okay.
And then probably the next month, you'll definitely see another song. And we
right.
have some in between us as well too. So it have a lot of content that coming. Look out for the documentary. Look out for a lot of behind the scenes style info and just different things here. So look out for the merchandise, and most importantly, look out just for the music and the message, because that is really what the product is about in terms of what it is. The project is pure message and pure concept. So yeah, man.
While we at it, let them know where they could find you to look out for the music and all the updates.
Easiest place, Instagram, Facebook, RichesKing1 on Instagram, Richard Panbero on Facebook. For the music, Spotify, as they say, iTunes, and through the distribution, you can see so much different spaces.
All streaming platforms.
Try it out.
Yeah, boy.
So the man done book himself on the next playlist 2.5.
Yeah, man.
You go see him for 2.6.
Yeah.
And 2.7.
Yeah, it's song and so.
Well, all right.
How many tracks on the EP?
6.
6 whole tracks on the EP, so he look like he could take the rest of the year.
Yeah.
All right. All the playlists. Look out for Richard on all the playlists for the rest of 2022.
That song like
woo. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, we ready. Next month we see you again, the month after, and you're on the playlist same way. Richard, want to say thanks for passing through, brother, but we ain't done with you, because the word of the night is road.
Right.
So now that the interview's done, is the time when me and Keeks will pull out our little notes
and start to write.
We're scribbling down something.
Scribbles, right?
We're going back to the music.
Yeah, we're going on too. Just because he want a lime, Brian Bruce still on the inside.
Yeah.
He gotta give you something, but the road day.
Well, come on.
He gotta give you something. Better you go
before, yeah.
You stay on your line, man.
Yeah.
The word of the night is rude. So we getting something from Richard. We getting something from Brian Bruce, and of course Navy and Keeks as per usual. The rest of you send in all your voice notes. We're looking for them submissions for the word of the night.
4664687 is the number to send your voice notes via WhatsApp. You should know that by now. Get to writing. Word of the night once again is road. We'll give all your timing just now when we figure out the timing. But get to writing as we go back to the music with DJ Swiss T on the inside. The bus tune hour done. It's the word of the night time coming soon, but we have more music to play, more tunes to bust same way. This is TTNL. We here till 9 p.m. Richard and Brian J. Bruce will be joining us for the word of the night challenge tonight. Good vibes in the house. Happy belated 420 to everybody.
Yeah. Plant a seed a day. Keep the evil away, yeah.
Up on our way, you like my superwoman, no. You take me away from all my pains and all my lows. I say what I say and they won't like it, but I know. Still I pray that they will let you wear your crown. Cause 3-4 times a day, you know we get it in. You know I love you more when you dress extra thin. Your fragrance like a summertime in orange fields. Your sweetness overload, that's why I got you on repeat. You know I love you, girl, you like my favorite song. I can't seem to let you go, you know you always on my mind. Loving repeatedly, I cherish every single time. You my sativa queen, you know you got me on a high. Bill it up, here to the top, light it one time for the road. Fill it up, here with the long reach pump with the cigarette butt. Lifestyle is a must stay, but we long still built for the rigorous smoke. Cough it out as the bad vibes, which is spirit, so you know we not broke. Real smoker, we don't play, we don't joke. Long them season, no, we don't choke. Don't know we fly, so we over the boat. Clean that away like a breeze in a soap. Mindset locked in, heart still afloat. Everybody know that we pray, we don't pope, we don't bow to no man, cause we need them at good and God is the boss for the lane, who don't know. Cause 3-4 times a day, you know we get it in. You know I love you more when you dress extra thin. Your fragrance like a summertime in orange fields. Your sweetness overload, that's why I got you on repeat. You know I love you, girl, you like my favorite song. I can't seem to let you go, you know you always on my mind. Loving repeatedly, I cherish every single time. You my sativa queen, you know you got me on a high.
I just wanna know if you're really down to ride. Take you on a trip, baby, you can fantasize. I just wanna know if you're really down to ride. Take you on a trip, baby, we can fantasize. Got no time to be wasting, girl, you know I've been chasing. Sweet love you've been making, girl, you got my heart racing. Cause when I love, I go all in, but they can never catch me falling. They can never catch me falling. It's you and I, it's you and me, against the world, baby. It's you and I, it's you and me, against the world, baby. I know what you like, I know what you like. Girl, you're just my type, girl, you're just my type. I'ma treat you right, I'ma treat you right. Each and every night, each and every night. I just wanna know if you're really down to ride. Take you on
Easy Fido.
You can fantasize. I just
Nate Gray on the inside. Valdez, big up yourself.
take you on a trip, baby, we can fantasize. I just wanna
Makasi.
know if you're really down to ride. Take you
Word of the night coming up soon.
fantasize. I just wanna know if you're really down to ride. Take you on a trip, baby, we can fantasize. Girl, we could fantasize what you wanna do. Tell me, baby. Alright, okay. Cause you know what I like, yeah, you know what to do. Come bust it down, baby.
I'ma win. I know business what they say. Once my money running straight, they can talk up in the air. I'ma win. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Hey. I'ma win. I know business what they say. Once my money running straight, they can talk up in the air. I'ma win. On my grind, I stay focused. Tunnel vision, haters, focus. I'ma win. I'ma win. Once my money running straight, I do business what they say. Well, ever since I came into this town, well naked. From the moment Granny watch and say that I go make it. Ever since she said them words to me, I go hard at my dreams. I can make it in this life. Take a seat, watch and see. Boy, the faith as small as a mustard seed. That's all that I need for me to succeed. And I don't care about haters.
Fido say enough love from the south side. Well, south side represented to the fullest right now. Richard, Brian J. Bruce in the building represented.
Once my money running straight, they can talk up in the air. I'ma win.
Sounds of DNA 868 music.
Focus. I'ma win.
The word of the night is road. I know who winning this one.
Once my money running straight, I do business what they say.
Straining my
voice with these raps I'm busting, spitting until it's hoarse. Ignore the man's instructions for you to switch it off. Real rich for mass consumption is what I'm giving off. Writing this to stand for something was my initial thoughts. You tracing, dude? No, really, you merely mimicking. I spit the naked truth, but really they barely listening. All these folks want say something. I hear the signaling, I want the smoke. I ain't running. Sha'Carri Richardson. I'm even on this competing dish with friends. Once we keeping dividends within, we no bitter ends. You'll be even picking when. Sooner the better vibe. I don't need no extra time to be beating you with pens. And my speech it will offend. Every evening I shred. Any beat that hits my head, it be seen as dinner fed. Peep the shivers sent up your spine. And MC's extinctions levels rise from the time I bust a rhyme. What? Notice we ain't come here for no old talk. Cause them like to open mouth but they don't walk. Notice we ain't come here for no old talk. Come here for no old talk. Come here for no old talk.
Money, that's what I'm about. Really, I'm used to that. Talking sheep, you ain't never seeing cash. I think you used to that. I was raised by the hood boys, homie. I'm speaking facts. Never snitch, cause homie, you get it.
Full distortion, I come with your portion. I pay and leave your Tony Starkin. When my dogs them barking, I ain't asking no favors. It's your 9 flavors. Gushy deep in the center. Gunshots to the membrane on your member. Just call I December. Call like a piper soul, loud with my microphone. I am what I am told, the masses to behold. Such glory witness the outpouring on the godly driven. I confound and dismiss them, they all clowns. Collect them all down, had them on all fours. Jack up on all paws, deceitful, driven by the lies that they all talk. They're blind cause the life that they live in they could fall walk. The vibes that keep resonating through these long halls is replicated in bars that claim we all fall. And yet we all stall, cease and desist from the purpose, timid, just hold talk and gimmicks enough.
Notice we ain't come
Southside
here for no
lifestyle.
Cause them like to open mouth.
Mike Wise, Jelani, Young Vice.
Notice we ain't come here for no.
We ain't come here for no old talk.
Old talk, come here for no old talk.
Night and day, gotta get it, night and day.
Well, they get twisty in a kind of wild mood this evening. We start off with some soca. We slow it down a little bit for some R&B vibes. But we are rap too. Trini hip hop in the mix. Sounds a clip.
Night and day, gotta get it. Gotta get it right away. Night and day, I lay legs, plotting for a mile away. Make it happen, make it stack, and then reload and blow it bang, bang, bang.
And I might never I'm riding to the end. They can stack the odds against the team, but even then.
She ain't scared no L's, we thirsty for a ring. Smoke it good and smoke again. Should've told you that.
I might never I'm riding to the end. They can stack the odds against the team, but even then.
She ain't scared no L's, we thirsty for a ring. Smoke it good and smoke again. Should've told you that.
I am nothing to be puffed with. Never listen to the judge. This topic of the little topic of discussion. Now we've been buzzing. You dipped with me when I wasn't. I promised I would never say shit. I just hit it with a flame. It's on and up in the main switch. I talk enough to make the thing drip, drip. Intellectually gifted. Took the go the distance. With it, watch it look like a piston. I'm giving feelings with these rap quotes. Sweeter than the first and last stroke. Never throwing at the throne. I got dreams to get rich. I woke up and grabbed the zip. Roll another for the team. I'm getting higher than a dip. I got fire in my pocket. Give them fire when I spit. Keep my lions on my side. They finna ride or die. This shit 868. Reppin' for my home and we legit. Be pressing in the dark until we find it. Now we lit. We did this shit and we coming. Not just talking fire sprays. Burn it all slide away. They don't hear me. People take it. People take it.
Run my life. Me nah ask God for no
Yo, DJ Richardé, talk to them.
If vanity couldn't run my life, no day. Me nah ask.
How to write a road piece when Swiss juggling tune so.
Run my life.
It's a distraction.
Me nah ask God for no money.
And Richard ready already.
If vanity couldn't run my life, no day. Me nah ask God for money when me pray, no. Got no use in the inner man. And I live in the inner man. I know a lot of rich people in poverty and a lot of poor people who's wealthy. Oh, they found the inner man. They found the inner man. That's why me not fight up. Content when me aura bright up and me conscience clear when the night up. Spiritual bang up right up. Yeah. They put a veil on your eyes so you can't see. And they make ignorance look fancy. In this tangible world, they got plenty. In the intangible world, them empty. They couldn't run my life, no, they. When I ask God for money when me pray, no. Got no use in the inner man, and I live in the inner man. I know a lot of rich people in poverty, and a lot of poor people who's wealthy. The inner man, they found the inner man. 5G is an internet, so why you calling it the internet? And look, you're living in your outer land, so why you calling it your intellect? Invisible is visible, but these two eyes can't see. I found the way, the truth, the light, the God inside of me. You couldn't run my life, no, that. I ask God for money when me pray, no. It got no use in the inner man, and I live there. I know a lot of rich people in poverty, and a lot of poor people who's wealthy. They found the inner man.
Prepare for them food shortage. Oh yeah. Revelation. Hey. Prepare for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bank storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces. Tell me who them sources. What's the ingredients of them sauces? Give your prime ministers and religious leaders, find out who them bosses. Oh, them full of money, oh. Now make the 1% them dumpy, oh. Tell your elect but you can't select. Watch the options them keep giving you. Who get the contracts? The one with contacts. Poor people get less money with more tax. Open your eyes and see who are the real enemies. Moment they are in this struggle still. Some people and some fighting. All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. When they are in this struggle, out for the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression. Man stand up for me, I know. Man I call for the I know. Got to detach from the system. Self-sufficient man farm. So I've got to take myself away.
Jenna.
The system a plan up and a gang up and a bomb up and a shoot up and a war.
Jenna.
The system a plan up and a gang up and a bomb up and a shoot up them a war. See we only there. Me not fear not a sickness, not a bad mind parasite. Them not see the yellow there. Cause the general and we never change. Jealousy is a crime, mine not catch a case. Man I live the big life, me not further wait. Them can't see we fall, we all every day. Me not see that, we defend my bread. The dogs them hungry and them want fed. Them back mind we cause we chosen. Dog when the life sweet, look how we roll. We going up, cause we are the greatest. I wanna go see them can't erase it. Bank account full of dead faces. Yo, born fly, stack the money, then we buy it up. Champagne by the cases. Yo, we got gal in every races. Cause we love the party and we live with life. You know see the Jenna going up. Money for my mind, money for my mind. 24-hour day up on the grind. Yo, huddle me a nut so we have to shine. Every get a youth I reach and I touch the sky. Hard work, people team, make my mommy smile. Big rocks,
this road would causing problems. Pressure in the house.
Let me qualify. Feel them know my story. And if one of them comes up with glory, and enough of them try read me like Bible. You not see them stuck up in a cycle. And you should have moved with a stop with a idol. Your exhaust me resources every plate full. I'm never ungrateful. Give thanks ever grateful.
Time bombs, that's one thing. But we say life acts one king. Enough things in our life me see happening. Man rise and fall without stumbling. And some people will wish happy fear too. Behind your back bag a whole heap of grudge thing. But my mommy tell me choose God. I know I know every man genuine. Put my faith in a Jah and keep focus. Come I know a man I live without purpose. Make joke with life like circus. That's why them end up in a dirt fast. Strapped down with the steel, never nervous. One in a day, then case the devil roll up. Now I lost my life like no dopey. Better them than me, I fit through that. But one day, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. The dark, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Yeah, one day, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. The dark, I feel be filled. For rich fine and the most I need. All they fight them, now go get progress. Man too strong for them carry me down. With them they did enough nights, so man I sleep and go. Broke more than I thought, smarty dead when it's sung now. Now for do them nothing for them carry me down. Smile too much and them I take it for clown. I know every man real, some of them are just strong. Take your life, go carry it out man road. But not the hard wash, bad man you postpone. Yeah. All that belongs unto Jah, but I know nothing for we send them home. All they fight them, now go get progress. Man too strong for them carry down, dog. I mean, I forget the days, them know. But why?
Just sit down and wonder what's my next move. Just move, yeah. Man, I feel work hard, me no really sit down and I make excuse. The amount of people want me dead too. Get vexed when them see me get through. Protect my 3 points, I'ma shoot for the stars. Watch it, them get so vexed when me make my steps. First class moves make me get the check. Me stay focused because me want to get the jet. To fly so far away from the haters, them this life. When you live it enough, you watch a 3 points. But I never just need to get the feel vibes. Sheep and I become to know somewhere I think right. Me not take the chat from no boy. Them tell me how to live my life. The amount of hungry and sleepless nights. Mankind, them too bad mind. But mama, she always make things seem right. Yo, dad, remember me ask some boy for some things and them a blank me. Now them pop like acne. Them kind of things where you fi at me. Me just sit down and wonder what's my next move. Just move, best move. Yeah, man I feel work hard. Me no really sit down and I make excuse. The amount of people want me dead too. Get vexed when them see me get through. But take me 3 points, I'ma shoot for the stars.
Most times I want pants, one shirt, but man I talk it out. Man bless so me not go stress it out. I got cheese, come up and the money not enough. The bill collectors calling and me can't pay them out. Me have to worry about some boy them I go with. Them I watch me close and I swear say me have it dog. But me no worry about them. Why them I pray me? Me just a go and build me thing and me not make nobody. You how this? Them call up in name so for that. Me no make them, me no talk. I ain't so much talk like that. Yeah. Most times I want pants, one shirt, but man I talk it out. Man bless so me not go stress it out. I got cheese, come up paranoid, the money not enough. The bill collectors calling and me can't pay them out. Me have to worry about some boy when me grow with. Them I watch me close and I swear say me have it dog. But me no worry about them. Why them I pray me? Me just a go and build me thing and me not make nobody. You how this? Them call up in name so for that. Me no beg them, me no talk. Stay real and a dog when me link with me they wonder. Chat them chat and now them easy to kill. I mean I beg them boy be a thing. The boy them easy to kill.
Taking those submissions at 8:45. About 8 minutes left to finish those pieces. Richard rock back cruising. He chilling. He nice. I still struggling. Keeks looking like he having a hard time but doing better than me. I seen Brian J. Bruce shaking his head. But he looking like he have a whole essay. We in editing phase right now.
I mean I beg them boy be a dick. The boy them easy begin. Yeah. Yo, shot girl and all them and you like some chop. I make them chop on them like the pigs and yam them for dinner. Yam them for dinner. That's how them easy begin love. That's how them easy begin love. Yeah, yeah. Yo, this them call up in name so for that. Me no beg them, me no talk. Stay real and a dog when me link with me they wonder. Chat them chat and how them easy begin. I me no beg them boy be a dick. The boy them easy begin. Yeah. That's why I'm in to mix with people in the dog.
Can't deal with the drama. Georgia.
My money not coming on a mountain. When it's time to make the money, not the problem. You know why? Well, intelligent thugs, yeah. Commercial money, me now only sell drugs. My dog, make a million bucks. That's a million drugs, bro. God, think I just skeleton dog. Military standard, we a move militant dog. Fan belly with a trillion shots. It's straight like a compass, I'm missing again. Somebody I got dead. If you touch him money, my dog, I may ever get you in a eyesight. Have an appetite. Kelly village full of bad man, sharp to the teeth like a crocodile. We a make it up, he fly. Shuffle him up in a random, puzzle him up. Caracabye, fully done, spin a bride. Well, the jazz of life can't save you tonight coming. Well, intelligent thugs, yeah. Commercial money, me now only sell drugs. My dog, make me see who make a million bucks. Roll with this and a million thugs, bro. God, but in a skeleton dog. Military standard, we a move militant dog. Fan belly with a trillion shots. Bullets straight like a compass. Put him in a quarantine with a couple of the 17s and take them out of them dream. Link with the team, down a Kelly village up in a the scheme. Cause marijuana feels so keen.
8:45 Nate grade. Don't be too late this time now.
Travel with a extra scene, girl and them a fi come in prime time. We as a sin on the street. Yeah, lock it up for just how we are do it. Well, intelligent thugs, yeah. Commercial money, me now only sell drugs. My dog, make me see who make a million bucks. Roll with this and a million thugs, bro. God, in a skeleton dog. Military standard, we a move militant dog. Fan belly with a trillion shot. Yeah, police straight like a compass. I'm missing that.
Tom and them swell with a big fat panic gun load. I know nothing to be done, demon mode. Next 7 days later, I read and rose dog. Tom and them swell with a big fat panic gun load. I know nothing to be done, demon mode. Next 7 days, I read and rose dog. Tom and them swell with a big fat panic gun load. I know nothing to be done, demon mode. Next 7 days later, I read and rose dog. Tom and them swell with a big fat panic done load. I know nothing to be done, demon mode. Next 7 days, I read and rose. Never like the Z-Tech, them a talk about chip and never take at the PS. Now they come face. Z-Tech, Red Spaz
DJ Swiss D.
Never like the Z-Tech, them a talk about chip and never take at the PS. Man, we come for your soul anyway where you step. Yeah, down in at the bees, God, mad. First class with the them I feel like squeeze a big beat it on the red light, go for them anyway. Circle on the next ride, shake a balance and bust whip. Yo, where's that make evil and haunted? A boy try run me beat it on rapid. Yeah, make me bleach in the yard till I'm morning. Girlfriend, cause we know she in farming. Yeah, dog. Read up, shatter like Max. One in a them push back them head back. Yeah, the bees and the seas got intact. Pick up me friend secret, rush it back. But like the Z-Tech, them a talk about chip and never take a dopey yet. Man, we come for your soul anyway where you step. Yeah, down in the bees got stand mad. Cause with the them I feel like squeeze a big beat it on the red light, go for them.
3 more minutes on the clock.
Shake a balance and bust way boy. Even my knock it, bring the make my boss it what it 3 point fly me like Rocky Dog. And I'm about them a turn, them a pop it. The Z-Tech love, take love, take love, take love, take love.
1 more minute on the clock.
I'm checking 1-2 submissions so far.
And we letting the instrumental just bubble.
You're late, Grace, still, but you need great boy.
Finish those pieces
Come
right
on.
now. Send them via voice note to 4664687.
She leaves. I find like you should have been on the inside by now.
Yeah,
What's going on?
yeah. The person who recommended suggested
you
this
can't
word.
say road and then leave we abandoned here. No, you can't port road and just. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Are we a joke to you?
And we
What
have
is this?
2 submissions and no she leaves. Nah, man.
Yeah,
Fix
nah,
it. Fix it.
Wicked.
.45 on the clock. And it's about that time to get into the word of the night challenge. And I could tell you, I not even finished with my piece.
I could start it, you know. I take it over and done with.
No.
My time.
Now, last week, we had a suggestion from Swiss.
Yeah.
And the word was chupidness. The word is not chupidness today, it is road.
But it's still.
But Keeg's coming with some chupidness.
It's still chupidness.
For sure. Starting off the week, the word in...
The word of the night.
Word of the night challenge this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to find words all out from a piece to say on the mic. Brian's still shaking his head like he don't know what to do.
Richard having it.
Richard's so easy right now. He just cool and breezy.
It's because we don't play steel pan.
Yeah, boy.
I all going on today.
Right now, the air base still just rusty. Trying to figure out the chords and all, the notes. But kicking things off, we will start with the man they call Keegs. I feel we'll have to go to Richard then. After that, we'll go to Brian. How you feeling? Maybe me. We go see. And then we open up to the challengers via voice note. I've seen 2 submissions so far. So you have by the end of the last played voice note to send your submissions in via voice note. Once again, 4664687 is the number. You ready, Keegs?
Yeah.
All right. Word of the night time, ladies and gentlemen. Keegs, you introduce yourself and do your chipness, man.
Right, well, this one was a particularly stressful one. Road, who knew? So I just want some help from all, right?
Yeah, man.
When I stop and I get the cue, all you just tell me, road, right?
All right.
Where's that surface with the spreading baba green?
Road.
Where you had a touch to find your sativa queen?
Road.
When you done all that pedaling and you jump off your bike?
Road.
Where's the brand of we broadcaster or them expensive podcast mic?
Road.
Fire! Pop, pop.
Where your dragon boat boyfriend do whole weekend?
Road.
Where's the word of the night that real stressing these men?
Road.
For Carnival 2023, guess where you seeing me and my team?
Road.
And the past tense are what your girl go do after you hugging up to Brian Strewn dream.
Road.
The stupidness has started.
It has begun.
What we go say again?
Keegs in his usual form.
Yeah.
Kicking things
I
off.
have the ridiculousness when it's
warming up
necessary.
the mic. Word of the night is road once again. Ready for Richard coming
Load
up
him
next?
up already.
Give a little volume on the instrumental.
Richard, say you are instrumental. You are sure fun week.
And make it make sense, you know.
In position number 2.
So let me just make sure the people know what they're doing. You had to name
Yeah.
them and flame them. I see no name, I see no flames.
Yo.
So that was me first. Now we're gonna have Richard. You had to
Fire.
name him and flame him in the chat.
Yeah.
Right? So Richard, whenever you're ready.
Yo. Word of the night. You say word of the night. Alright, here we go. Check it. Yo. Touch the road one time. Savage mode squad, that's the code for the night. True talk, no lie, don't know that we live. Hustle when the day come, we give thanks for the life. Road when we hit it, say we cut like a knife. No side like the pavement, we killing the white line. Middle of the thing, when we pressing, we right. Out on the road, me say Jaja be the light, yo. So when we hit the old road, hey, yo. Make sure you fit the mold, yo. True talk, studio cool, yo. They be saying, hey. Fire on them ends, roll on them blends, yo. Make sure your bump Sativa Queen, yo. On the road this weekend, yo. That is on life. Run it up, build it up.
Boom. Boom. Rashad on the inside.
Got out.
Rashad. Name them and flame them in the chat. I find the chat lazy tonight, but I see no names. I see no flames.
Everybody struggling with their road pieces of field.
Like what's going on right now? Men busy right in the road.
The road mash up like what's up past through.
Men crash on the road. Men crash on the road. So we say no. Brian Bruce.
Run thing.
Brian Bruce. How can I do that? So we switching
from the
one
top.
Time.
Well, alright, yeah, that's coming right there, good.
Nice.
Grab the mic. Nah, use.
You gotta use that, yeah.
One mic.
One mic.
One mic.
Up next to the mic for the Word of the Night challenge tonight. Our guest in studio, you heard from Richard. Up next, Brian J. Bruce. He not sure exactly what's going on. We not sure either, don't worry. It's all fun. But you have a little something. There we go.
Our roads filled with potholes. While we own the pitch lake, we don't own anymore. Tell me how the roads will be paved. Communities put in cement in the potholes for 2022. That we can't take. So we calling on the national authorities. Please hear our cry. See them road going to Princess Dog. It's pothole highlight. How you gonna help me win this for 2022? But partner, I can't take it. Without them roads, what we gonna do?
Brian, Bruce on the inside road, and the man gave you performance too. We get some theater inside there. Right up with Brian Bruce, name them and flame them in the chat. You had me, you had Richard, you had Brian Bruce on the inside. Come on, let me see them names and flames in the chat. And now seeing name and flames coming in there. Let's spell my name wrong, all kind of thing. But I gotta take that. I gotta take my little flame still. Small thing. Right?
Yeah, 2 flame?
Yeah, I got a little 3 flame there, boy. Yeah, I find Richard name there with more flames than me. I'm feeling now.
You see the R from here now.
Look in on it, boy.
They know the man feeling cool now, boy.
Yeah.
I warm him up a little bit.
So, Navy, what you saying?
That's me there.
Like looking like you here right now.
Up next, alright. I think I just scribbled down a little ending here. We go see what happened. Drop the instrumental here. So this is me, Navy, position number 1, 2, 3, 4. Word of the night piece for tonight, Road. Load it up, bust it, then reload. Or bust it up, bill it, no pre-rolls. Sometimes we walk a very lonely road. True talk, Natty Dread told me so. Sometimes I dream a sativa queen. Brian and Richard already know the scene. Children fighting, adults scared to intervene. Too much violence, what does it mean? Can't take no more, we moving too slack. Cause they all in the road, like chromatics and blacks. Short and sweet, short and sweet. Name them, flame them,
and flame them.
Get accustomed to the vibes, because we're going now to the phone lines with the official submissions, the challengers for tonight.
We have 3 on the inside so far. 1, 2, 3. So we're getting things started off here tonight with the man Illicit. So remember to name him and flame him in the chat. Word of the night, Rude for Illicit.
I on the road, still rolling always, like it's the rock music video on replay all day. We on the road, Hopefully next year, Carnival 2023, have no fear. COVID will be no way inside, hopefully, so thus will be out of mind. What road you have in mind when you roll? Cause all roads lead home when you pay the toll. When my pressure toll, I goes hard like I is a god when there is only one God. He don't fold, but I do. I tried not to, but to unfold is to let these things get to you. So be it. I can be cold, but I can warm up to you. Words I spew always had power in them. I used to freestyle on the road cause I wanted more chem. Rhymes and vocab, I wanted more them. The illest lyricists show fire lyrics that burn all them. I only beg up myself cause I love me. It should be only God above me to judge me. People going hard could either love me or shove me. People chose the latter, that's how they can be. Such is life, learning from said ish if you understand me. Down for forever or up to the throne. Those who travel the farthest travels alone. Do you feel me? I can always use more love on the road I travel on. Love myself more and improve daily as I always see a new dawn.
Man, illicit on the inside. First contender tonight in the word of the night, road. So I see one more coming, one more sneaking day from Leon Late Grey, of course. But we're going now to Makasi. So drop your name and the flames in the chat there.
Flame him illicit.
For illicit.
1 to 5 flames. All you know the drill by now.
This Makasi does always frighten me. Good, look at thing. So folks,
what you feel? We could hit him at 1.5. I see in 3 voice notes coming in.
Let me let play now, man. Let me let play now, man.
You know what? Brian J. Bruce, Richard, I don't think they ever experienced a Makasi piece.
Yeah.
Now, Swiss T, the first time he heard a Makasi piece, he didn't know what was going on, to be honest. So, that's as much as I will let out the bag. We just never know what to expect exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Makasi and Nancy. Word of the night, Peace Road.
Just now, I'll come in there. I'll wait on the traffic lights. Alright, I reach. Me nah go lie. Road real difficult for me. Rap just raging in my mind, all these kind of different things I want to say and rhyme. But what pathway gives me the right way to express a genuine good road? Because I'm not trying to say it in any kind of angry. I'm real happy tonight. So was the right way to roadway? Or was the right way to take the road? I could probably start with the R's. Rapid, reversing different styles of rhyme. With rhythm and riding. Obviously, the O's come after with observation and omnipotent and omnipresent as styles. And attentively my A will come and say, be alert. Because when you want to arrive alive, you gotta focus. And as for the D, I can tell the girls and them they can come and get it. But I digress. What path did you take when you pick up on the road? What road did you choose to walk? The Carnival? The Bacchanal season? The Juve road? Or the Easter season? The long drive? I don't know about all ya, but when I take to a road, I just feel like a passerby. Car, SUV. Oh, that one have a Bacchanal. But, we wasn't talking about the streets. Tonight is all about the road. So I go offer you one more trick up my little sleeves. Have you ever take a step foot into the road web? I leave that question for you. So pull up on the last one. Maybe I had to do a different kind of theme. You know, let me try something a little new. 1 second. Let me get to it. Yo, never tried this before. This is a new one coming out of 8 miles speeding on the roadway, showing you how to play on the words and the frequencies. 8 mile coming on this roadway, showing you how to play on these words and the frequencies. Yo, it's easy. It's basically like your ABCs and your CD. You know, you catch it like a chemistry, but then you know when you're interrupted, then you flow with me. But I won't tell you anything to fix you out, but you gotta take your own path. It's called a road race now. But you can't catch me when I start to rhyme, so I take the time, so myself to give you double time. But you know, I can pick it up even at fast, going faster and faster and faster and faster, and can't stop myself. But I'll take a moment. Yo, this a road race. This a road race. This a road race.
Makasi, that ain't going so long. The flames done they already in the chat before it done in it. Man, even waiting.
Speeding.
So that was the man, Makasi and Nancy. Name him and flame him.
What a performance.
Jeez.
What a guy.
I just want to know how he does get the effects on them to just fall.
At first I thought he outside in the streets. Then I thought he by the bar or something.
Yeah.
Then his sound effects loaded up. I can't pull off. I hear him get changing speed.
Yeah.
Rev out. Alright, Makasi and Nancy, big up yourself. That was challenger number what?
That was 2.
2. Be it from Illicit, be it from Makasi. Name him, flame him. Up next
is the culprit.
The culprit. She leaves with her piece. The suggester of the word of tonight. The person who had us scratching our heads, trying to finish up something. In position number 3, ladies and gentlemen, she leaves her word of the night piece, Road.
Good evening, TTNL fam. I hope you all are doing great and still keeping safe. I have a little headache, but I do a little thing still. So here we go. All I want to say is Mary Jane and Howie Name saved my life during this pandemic. Home right through. Couldn't even cut a flick. But the grade got all my planets spinning backwards. Richard say, Sativa Queen. But give me that indica, please. Floating high, from road to sky, blaze the thing up, let me fly one time. 420 on the highway, there's a hovercraft, zooming to and all the way back. Thank God for weed, and every time Howie Name come back. Thank you.
Israel Steam.
Yeah, that one waiting, man.
Howie Name, man. Yes, man.
Get through.
Yeah. So that was She Leaves, Namer and Flamer in the chat.
See me.
We've got to go on now. Well, I see we had some slipping and sliding here with the messages. So the next person in line is actually Arazi.
Arazi in the mix too. Well, alright. Up next, word of the night from Arazi. This is Road.
I spend all day, it seems, out on the road. Used to believe I would fulfill my dreams once I hit the road, but now all I want to do is sleep and get some ease from the road. I'll tell you in the course, your boss are operating at a loss every time I hit the road, because the gas price not nice for my salary. So when you tell me hit the traffic, I lose a bit of magic, because I'm a sad of me. Why we had to be forced out of our abode when for 2 years the code was work from home. What's in the dome of the decision makers? They gave us a new path, yet now they take us back down a road I rather not travel again.
Arazi so bazi. Name him and flame him. Last but not least, the latest, sometimes the greatest.
You see, no. We gotta just let it play now. We have
to. He really asked to see how long he could extend this vibes for.
All right.
So, we have Makasi by 3, Nate Gray by 2. Ladies and gentlemen, our final challenger for tonight, this is Late Gray, aka Nate Gray. Road.
Lo siento. Jesús Cristo, necesito dejar de hacer esto. Bien. Inicio tardío. You see, the path not taken is the path you're mistaken to be. The path leave you shaking in the road. And in the past, I've been taken to the mass to be saving with these last vestiges of my soul. But in these last few days, I've been charging my Pastrayukin, marching on the edge of tomorrow. But that's the time I'll be cruising in Palm Springs. I'll be driving Tom Ford shirts, cause I'm living this life like it's a show. So TTNL, here we go. You see, my kid told me to write down all the things that I say, cause my brain obliviates spells faster than the career of JK. So I'm a roll into this verse, and I pray that I will somehow finish the word of the day. But I'm on this road, and honest, yo, I got to keep pedaling on this, yo. I got to keep pedaling these thoughts to get on our radio, cause sometimes these thoughts are gold. But Yevan said there's only 1 more minute to go, so I guess I missed E. Elliott Can't Call Home. But so it goes when you work late nights and you're on the road and have to submit. I guess that's just it. Cause when it's time to go, it's time to go. YOLO. Y'all just have. Lo siento. Jesús Cristo, necesito dejar de hacer esto. Bien. Inicio.
Late Gray, ladies and gentlemen, our final challenger for this evening. Remember to name him, flame him. I see the flames coming in for Nate. Yeah. So we're gonna stay for a few, run some tunes while Keegs hit the tally. Before we sign out, we'll announce the winner of this evening's Word of the Night Challenge. We in studio with Brian J. Bruce Richard. They call me Navy alongside the man they call Keegs, DJ Swiss T. It's 9:06, but we here still. Run some tunes. We come back with the winner of tonight's Word of the Night Challenge.
Very good. That kind of way. Yeah. What it's when you're gonna run out of lyrics? I tell you when I'm gonna run out of spirits. Around the same time that I run out of critics. And all of them clowns that I run out of gimmicks. Deep down inside, yeah, I know that they're jealous. They start to throw shade like they're planting umbrellas. Cause they girl ain't giving them no beat like a cappella. When me tune, get the girl in the groove like Stella. I make them jump up like a burpee. They just mad, I ain't everything like burpee. That kind of way. Yeah. They ask me, what it's when you're gonna run out of lyrics? I tell you when I'm gonna run out of spirits. Around the same time that I run out of critics. And all of them clowns that I run out of gimmicks. Deep down inside, yeah, I know that they're jealous. They start to throw shade like they're pelting umbrellas. Cause the girl ain't giving them no beat like a cappella. When me tune, get the girl in the groove like Stella. I make them jump up like a burpee. They just mad, I ain't everything like Berkey. Mouth hot like I swallow a bottle of Bertie. So if you feel that I ain't worthy, I get the approval from singing Sandra, Valentino and the explainer. That I could be a Kaiso entertainer. I even share stage with Lord Relator. So I go business about a hater. When even David Michael wrote a rate. So like a restaurant with no waiter, I don't cater. They must be never get the message like they out of data. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. study books, so I don't study nobody. I never ride here to what they doing normally. Even when I see them catch a forward off a volley, I never drop the ball, I kick that like a volley. Boom! I tell you, no, we'll never be the same, man. True trim, they go the night, they slap when they playing land. Dirty and I'm muddy on a Monday, I ain't shame, man. I know the gatekeepers and the game plan. Even in the midst of the disrespect, I capitalize like a type index. Tell them come again, we ready for what's next. Come, bring you over your man and your witch and your hex. Cause when the Lord put out the hand and he bless me, there ain't a fuss in the world that can stress me. Cause when was like sage on the page, I'm ready to blaze ya. Now we see the whole scene going up in vapor. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way, that kind of way, that kind of way. You see, they're looking at me with a face full of wonder. I feel like I'm now contributing to the culture. Buy a nurse shopping from my sisters, my brother. And you can't build a house with no kitchen or a plumber. I'm trying to do the pen and my pencil. The foundation, which I know is essential. If the truth hurts, tell them I'm damn disrespectful. Cause the tent empty every night that they fretful. Facts, so what we gonna do about that? Mix up a few styles, I go bring them back. Because the shadow on my brains, I know the aim of pains. Please tell them to refrain, the roaring lion can't tame. Cause the small lion pride will it big like a plane. Not to do like Lord Shorty and reinvent the game. So it's time for them to contest the history and context embedded in my conscience, whispering with the nonsense. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. Yeah, you know that kind of way. Well, you know that kind of way. That kind of way. That kind of way.
Somewhere up in Laventine, many years ago, a man had a hammer, used to follow him to and fro. He used to use it to pong a pan, or sometimes a stupid man, all in the savannah, never miss panorama. One day the old hammer just disappeared. Oh, some say that it vanished into thin air. Are we the man with the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Anybody know where the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Can you tell me what's going on? Tell me where he gone. I want to know where the hammer gone. Tell me where he gone. Why you up on me? Why you make me grieve? Hammer, tell me that. Why you do me that? Oh Lord, well the brothers know what.
Well, you know we late, so I'ma just give a little results while we here right now. Right? We had Illicit, Makasi, Arazi, She Leaves, and Nate Gray. 5 contenders. And I just go in with the flames in the chat. And as per usual, wherever I say go, if I counted wrong, hard luck. Right? Next week, check back again. Right? So, in 5th place, we have with 7 flames the man Illicit. 4th place, we have Nate Gray and She Leaves together with 9 flames apiece. And that leaves Makasi versus Arazi for position number 1. We had 11 flames versus 17 flames. And in 2nd place is Arazi Sobazi. So the winner tonight of the word of the night is Makasi Anansi with a total 17 flames on the inside. Alright, so that was the word of the night. Of course, we had on the inside with us tonight Rashad, we had Brian Bruce, of course, Navy and myself as well. And don't worry, one of these weeks, so still had to give you something on the inside for sure. Alright. So this has been TTNL, another Thursday. Navy, I want to just let them see your face before we go. Just let them see your face. We going now. 2 minutes. Navy on the inside, Kiggs, DJ Swiss T in the back. Every single Tuesday, tune in to us on OURradio.fm. Alright, send out the link to your friends and family. Follow us on IG too. Tan Navy. They call me Navy. Kiggs, hosted by Kiggs and DJ Swiss T. Alright, so it was nice having you all here. Check we again next Tuesday. We out.